Okay, we're live with part 4 of Dungeon World 2. Um, so, continuing on where we left off, offline.
Where did we leave off,
Oh, I
actually?
meant in our discussion, but yeah, we could actually
Oh,
jump into the game, I suppose. You guys want to recall what happened? It's been just a short time, just like a
About a
month.
month.
I was falsely imprisoned.
Were you?
wait, there's
What?
So we were on the road with our kobolds, the two star-crossed lovers, and our stolen wagon. The
Star-crossed
dragon came after
lovers?
us. Yeah, the
Yeah.
two kids from the town that we stole the wagon.
They were
in.
Yeah.
in the stables, and instead of taking their horses, we're like, "Hey, do you want to come along with us?" And we discovered that
Oh, yeah, why did we do that?
many skills because they're adding to our circus. Come on, we need
Mhm.
double the NPCs traveling with
Yeah.
us and us at all times.
So I remember not the big dragon, one of the baby dragons that is still big
Yeah,
came after
just
us.
a baby dragon. It's just the size of a large house.
Still the size of a bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got knocked into next Tuesday, and then the fire lady showed up with her arm burnt because our rogue has little sticky fingers and stole her bangle of not burning.
I don't have it now, so she can't prove anything.
And then because she showed up, the dude
The
that's
guy
been tailing
hunting her showed up.
and
Yep.
then he took me into custody when the other guy showed up. That
Yep.
was
The guy who
And
was
then the guard.
following the two people who left town with us.
Yeah.
Yep. So you have
And
four
I'm
different
And all the while
people.
we were dealing with the dragon.
Yeah.
By
we
which that
lost.
means
And they were. I
flying,
believe there was a moment of you're like
running.
of you trying to tell the guy who was holding you captive, like there's a dragon
literally
there,
like,
and he's
"There's
like,
literally a
sure.
One of the kobolds died.
Yep.
Yeah, the main kobold, the kobold with the sword. Meaning we have also
Yeah.
lost his dignity, sadly. It's somewhere lying on a road.
But I will say, I did blow up the main guy's sword, so he doesn't have a sword again.
Yes.
For a little while. For a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we variously snuck into town, but what was this about
Basically.
your being in prison?
Yeah, I'm like he tied me up because I'm like I tried to be a person when I want to be a person and be an object when I want to be an object.
So you're not in town with everyone else.
No, he dragged me to that town
Yeah. No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
you're all in town.
because that was the closest town, and I made
Yes.
sure he couldn't fly because I just put all my weight down.
Perfect. So I've written
that's
each
what
of
he
you
was
some
stung
love
to leave.
letters, and I forgot that part when I wrote yours.
You forgot I was in prison. I just snuck away.
I was like, I'll watch the VOD later, and then the VOD is like, no, you will not. I do think, yeah, it probably wouldn't have been difficult for you to find a way to sneak away, especially because you can probably use magic to, like, change your something into lava or fire or something that your
You
stone body
could
would
change
not
his belt into lava,
yeah.
or skin to snakes.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite transmutation spell.
Skin to snakes. Yes.
My favorite is can of beans to can of snakes. So I take the
Ah,
top off
can of
and it's all
beans to can-
snakes.
Yeah. Oops, all snakes.
Oops, all snakes.
Perfect.
Oh no.
So, like I said, we're going to have a bit of a skip forward to you arriving in First Fruit, but each of you will have a letter to that I have written to you in order. So I'm going to share each of you individually. You'll be able to read your own letter, and I'm going to ask Indigo if you want to read yours out loud first.
Yeah.
It should be at the top of the thing once you have access to see it, which you should
Ah,
now.
love letter. The rest of your journey to First Fruit. Okay.
That's
Is that really
the
the
city.
town with the library? We're
That's-
still going to the library.
It is
town.
the head of the, like, agriculture church.
Mm.
So yes, First Fruit.
Yes. Has been notably less disastrous compared to the earlier fiasco. Rats continue to follow you and infest where you've been, and you've continued to hold rat court before an audience that grows each time. Roll plus compelling. Okay. Is this for rat court?
This is for Rat Court to see how it's been going. An 11. You get to choose 2 of the
11.
3 options.
I'm so good at rat court.
You are. So, what are the 3 options?
So we could either get tribute from the audience because people have decided that they need to donate to Rat Court. We have, or no dragon is one of the options, which leads me to believe that if I don't pick no dragon, there will be dragon.
Listen, you
How
have
does
2
Rat
picks,
Court get no dragon?
because the dragon becomes a fine disciple of the Rat King.
So the exact thing is, you haven't seen any sign of the dragon again and feel much better about it. Clear 2 conditions. So it's less no dragon and more relief of no dragon.
Well, into a rat, those are the same thing, really.
Fair.
To a rat, out of sight, out of mind is true. You don't see the dragon, it doesn't exist anymore.
There is no dragon, yeah. So
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
And the third
clearly
option.
we're gonna. The third option is that I actually help people, which is the least
Nah.
appealing, quite frankly.
What
Now,
does actually help people?
We'll see. All right. What conditions do I have first?
I don't know. I couldn't
think you
find
know
Well,
a
a
you
lot.
were the one who
You
was in
fought the
combat with the
dragon.
dragon.
You fought the dragon. I think you got hit hard, but I couldn't find your conditions on your character sheet, so I thought you wrote it down somewhere else.
I have conspicuous marked on my character sheet.
Okay. Is that it?
Conspicuous. Note, covered in dragon blood, scrubbed by kobolds.
I think you actually did pretty well in your fight, if I remember right.
Right, so that was Croc.
This is why I
It was
haven't
a
leveled
Croc.
up. I keep rolling good.
Yeah. That's correct. Even now, with this roll, this one wouldn't have given you XP, but it's like, oh, a +1? Here's a 10 +1.
Now, clear 2 conditions. Is that on the Rat King, or can he send one of those out to one of us?
Also, with clearing conditions, is that crossing one or like?
No, it's a time skip, so this is a full-on clear because this is
Okay.
sort of meant to be like, if we don't get, we're doing a time skip, you guys probably don't want to rest right after your time skip, so you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, we're gonna clear conditions because that means there is no dragon, as we discussed.
Mm-hmm. That's what we've established.
Yes,
Yeah.
the dragon has
And then
disappeared.
I'm going,
and
yeah, and then I'm gonna help people.
Okay. How do you
By, you know-
actually help a few people in your audience?
It's less that I help people and more that I help town councils by installing rats onto local town councils.
What?
You
Yes.
see, really, the rats need a voice in their
The
local
rats
The
need a
rats
voice
need a
in-
representative in politics.
If the
to-
rats had a
representative.
representative, it wouldn't be so
Yeah.
problematic. I understand clearly.
So,
Okay.
the
A
last
rat
couple towns,
representative.
yep, I have installed a rat onto their town council.
And that has given you heroic progress for the group, heroism.
maybe
Yeah,
not.
because the rats then stop eating all of the grain.
Do
Because
they? I think the rat would
No.
advocate for leaving
No.
silo doors unlocked
Grain is now stored in the town square, actually.
openly. It's illegal to lock away grain.
You're right. Maybe that's
rat-
not
hold on.
heroic.
the rats eat the bad grain that would make the humans sick. Therefore, it is very heroic.
The like maggots, or the
The
only
like maggot infested grain. Yeah.
Will that
It's
Alright,
harm
very-
the rats?
sorry.
Or like
It's
I
not
like
the
we're
town
fine.
council. I'm installing rat-based health inspection
Rat
for
meat.
their grain.
excellent.
But yeah, the rats are investigating the grain supplies.
And just checking, these are not super intelligent rats. As you've
Oh, they're
established,
regular
they
rats.
are ordinary rats.
Yes.
investigating.
Yes, they're investigating. They're under rat geish. You know, it's a spell. That is in Gaelic and I can't pronounce.
Oh.
Okay.
Rat
Gesh.
Gaius?
Gaius.
Geas?
Yeah.
Geas?
Oh, Geas?
Geas.
Geas. Code
I've always
Geas.
pronounced it Gesh.
I think it depends
Potato.
a lot. Okay.
Anywho, they've been given orders from the Rat King.
Okay.
So they're not without direction.
That's true.
um,
They just might not understand that direction complexly.
No,
It works more often than it doesn't. It's what
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
saying.
Like
50% of the time
55%.
it works every
Works every
time.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, that's still probably better than to make a political joke. It works better than some politicians. 50%.
You know what? It works
Sure.
more than Congress right now. Look at it.
They're on vacation. What are you talking about? That's hard
They're
work.
always on vacation.
I am not paying attention. right now.
Anywho, I have installed health inspector rats in many a small town. They've decreased the bug infestation in the grain. They count every single grain.
Before they
Very
put it in their
careful,
mouths.
To make sure there's nothing going spoiled.
And then they take the rat tax.
Yeah.
They can only count to 3, so the fourth one is rat tax.
Is the rat
1,
tax.
2, 3, eat. 1, 2, 3,
1,
eat.
2, 3, eat. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how they get their taxes.
it's efficient.
Mark.
That's a big tax. That's a
One-
25% tax.
Okay. I will give up and mark 1 heroism progress.
You can mark a different one. But
Can we just get like a villain track? Can we get villain XP?
when is my villain track unlocked?
I mean, this is a group track.
This is a group track. Okay.
I just don't know
For
how I'd
now-
actually help people. Is really the concern.
Well, people come to you in Rat Court for like advice, and so
Yeah,
you could give them
that's fair.
some actually helpful advice, even if maybe not
Mm.
intentionally.
They say get a pet rat to check your grain for bad bugs, and then that is what
And then
helps
for, like-
lower the bug.
Yeah, some people actually do it, and are like, "That was ingenious."
Yeah, I just don't know how helpful a rat has ever been. Is really the main.
I mean,
the
depends
main,
on
my
what
main
side of the
hiccup.
bubonic plague you're on.
That was gerbils.
That was the fleas on rats.
That's just what the fleas want you to
Rats
think.
were not a.
That's what
rats
Big Flea wants you to do.
were not. Yeah, that's what big. That rats were definitely a vector, but
Mm.
not the initial
Just-
or main. Yeah,
I mean, Genghis had a hand in it, you know.
I mean it's still on the Mongolian steppe. People still get plague.
Yeah.
Mostly for marmots, not gerbils, but gerbils are from there too, and gerbils crawl into Silk Road shipments in a way that marmots don't.
Yeah. So anyway, we help people.
So you help people by telling them about how plague vectors work, and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Maybe rats aren't so bad."
Yeah, I tell them how healthy and clean the rat inspectors are, and
I will mark one
what they
heroic
need to do to
heroic
ward off
progress.
disease.
All right.
Advocating for the cleanliness of rat.
You do some rat PR.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I inadvertently help with disease vectors
Excellent.
at
Joe.
the cost of grain.
Oh, wait, before Joe. Indigo, do you want to read the last paragraph of your letter?
No matter what the role, you heard from your audience that a famous traveling rat catcher. What is a traveling rat catcher? Oh,
Good
I'm gonna
question.
have to
You might
fight
have to
him.
find out.
God, the fuck.
Is staying in First Fruit. Who names a town that?
It was a temple, and then it became a town. So
I'm gonna beat Otis up too.
perfect. Okay.
We're running from Otis. Just get away from this.
Joe, you're next.
Mm-hmm. Dear Joe, the rest of your journey to First Fruit has been rather enlightening, as you've seen how various people live and work on the surface world. You've seen into the occasional door. You've seen into the occasional
Skip the
dwarf,
into. That was my bad.
and a few of them seem to following
Be.
you. Be following you. But otherwise, keeping their distance, as you've been trying to do some more research at towns you've stopped past. Roll astute. Donde está my astute, por favor? There it is. Okay. Oh wait, I have a roll. It's been a while.
Yep.
2 dice. Astute. Uh-oh.
Okay.
6.
So you don't get XP for this one, not for the love letter ones.
Oh man.
This is for stuff that happened between play. Well, why don't you jump down to the 6- stuff? You could, if you want to, you can read the stuff you lost out the opportunity for.
Sure, yeah.
Yes,
I'll
please.
share the disappointment. You've learned a bit more about dragons. Ask the GM one question about them, as if you recall knowledge. I rolled a 10+, so I don't get that. I also don't manage to recuperate during my time reading. I don't clear one condition and regain one lost spell, substance, or verb. So I am still scared and I can't detonate anything anymore. Or you've learned more about the world in general. Marked 1 exploration progress. Instead, I get on a 6-. You hear the Church of Otis are actively looking for you in particular. It might have
Oh,
been.
good.
It might have
Rockman
been
on the
those
loose.
guys that I slipped by.
Might have been related to that.
Mentioned in the letter.
How
There's a rock
hunted
man
can
on
we
the
make
loose.
this
Get 'em.
group get?
Yep.
No matter the role, you've heard that the head of First Fruits Library, a woman named Shalandra. Okay, I was like, there's Sedasandra. There's personally maintains a growing collection of books that the church deems too dangerous to be publicly available. That's not gonna go backfire on us at all.
That sounds useful. How many of
Mhm.
them do you think we can fit into a new wagon?
We'll see.
We don't have a new wagon. That thing got destroyed by the dragon.
Sadly.
That was the old
Yeah.
wagon. You need a new wagon.
Exactly.
Tara, you're next.
All right. Dear Tara, the journey to First Fruit has been terrible since that dragon attack. Not only did you lose Holdren, all of your other friends seem to be trying to go their separate ways because of it. As you try to keep the NPCs group roll plus compel. And we will see what this is. And I got a 2, so I will read all of the things that I do not get, and
That was the Rat King, the only one that did anything.
Rat
you
court.
spend time watching each of the NPC group members and ask any 2 questions of them as if you sense motive. Nope. No one wants to leave the group after the attack. Otherwise, the GM will name someone who does. Great. You've been relentless in your efforts to get everyone to get along. Mark 1 teamwork process. However, what I get on my snake eyes roll is your heat increases by 2. pushing my 3 out of 5 heat to 5 out of 5 heat. Oh boy.
Oh, wait. So, the list of people hunting us are the dragon, the fire wizard, the dude chasing the fire wizard, the other dude that can fly,
And
the whole
whoever was
church.
that person.
And do you
and
want
now
to read?
one more person.
And now, Marissa, do you want to read the next paragraph?
No matter the role, at least someone seems to be following you.
Okay, so
A
that's 7
shadowy-
people.
None of them are following me, the Rat King. So,
You
Shadowy
have enough
familiar
rats
figure.
following you. You're fine.
there's also a lot of rats.
A shadowy familiar figure. Unfortunately, they've vanished every time they try to get close, so you haven't been able to befriend them
Is it your
yet.
shadow boyfriend?
I'll bet you anything it is.
It's Shadow Boyfriend.
Okay. Well, that
Alright,
was.
I'm just going to look at what happens when I actually do mark the 5th heat.
So effectively, I can decide your heat will not go down, and I can decide when it gets used up. I can just have like at some point I can be like, and someone shows up.
Pursuer is about to find you. GM will decide how and when they appear after they've defeated, escaped from, bargained with, reset your heat to 0.
Yep.
Alright.
So this
But
won't
no
be
more
quite
paying
so
companion.
immediate. This will be definitely this session. It won't be quite so immediate because we're just getting off of the love letter. But
Yeah.
yes, you can. Your pursuer is about to find you.
I mean, they really need to get in line at this point.
This is
Yes.
like the Dragonborn in Skyrim. All the people line up for their soul. You know?
Yeah, just so many people are just like, no, you're the chosen one of this god and this god and this god. Yeah. So, any questions before we jump into play? I was going to describe you guys arriving at the entrance to First Fruit, but
Who of our group is trying to leave the party?
yes.
Who do I need to focus on?
So, it's actually one of the kobolds.
What?
Yep, just one, not both. But sometime soon, they're planning to sneak off from everyone else.
Now, is it Hat or Pitchfork?
Roll a d2.
What's the hat supposed to represent again?
I think it was learning wizardry. I don't actually have any
It's
idea
the
at
one
this
with
point.
a hat.
Hat wants to leave.
Pitchfork wants to be a farmer, right?
So, they're in a good place here. But, yes. Are they wearing a hat, or was they named hat? Because I can't find their names otherwise.
They were wearing a hat. These two
wearing
were
a
never
hat.
named.
They don't get a name
We
until
had
they're
a-
about to die.
We had a conversation
Order
with
of
them
the
about what they
sequels.
wanted to do. Haldren got oh yeah. Haldren got their name from the first fight they had with Rat King, but
Yes.
Perfect. They earned their name. Okay. So, so overall, with the 2-6 minuses, things have not been going that well for you guys as you've continued to journey your way here.
Question. Do I
Yes.
get my defiance back?
We haven't rested yet. You can rest if you want to. It's basically as soon as
Let's
we get
rest
into town.
immediately.
You totally can. Yes. We'll see how things go.
is that the short rest or the long?
Make camp. You don't have any money, and the other one that is enjoy downtime is
You spend money.
you spend money.
Yeah. So right outside camp, like right outside town, like true adventuring assholes, we
You
pitch
make-
our camps
Right
Yeah.
there, perfect.
Right outside
like
the front
right on
gate.
the road. We can see the guards.
You can see the guards. You can see there's a so about that actually, you're not the only one pitching camp. There is an enormous crowd at the gates to first fruit. So as you've been approaching, the fields and the entire city here is surrounded by like endless like farming fields of grain that are at least twice as large and tall than you might expect. Like,
Grain, you say?
yes, like I think in this case, the fields themselves probably vary, but you've passed like fields of corn when usually they're like I think about 8-ish feet tall, roughly give or take. A fully
It's
grown.
knee high by the 4th of July, and I don't know the rest of the rhyme for.
I don't know that reference.
There's a
I don't-
rhyme?
That's
Huh.
not a thing I know.
I don't either.
These are
Yeah,
like
corn's knee high by the 4th of July because you plant it in the spring, and then by the beginning of July, it's knee high.
that's fair. Did we establish what season it was? Didn't we? What season was it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Perfect. These stalks of corn? I think that's the word for it.
Yeah.
'Cause- yeah. They're like 20 feet tall. They're like small trees. And you'll get similar things where it's not always that they're physically bigger, though sometimes they are, but some of these are just like extremely dense. So you'll get like you pass an orchard that is just like it's almost raining apples basically from it as like naturally, but yeah, the fields here are clearly as the rumors have said they are blessed according to the church, and there's definitely something going on with it. They are supernaturally abundant.
Can I, as we
Yes.
approach, can I send out inspectors?
Rats.
Yeah, rats.
Yeah, you gotta send out Remy. You gotta send out.
Yeah,
How do you?
I would
what do you
like-
want them to do?
I would like to begin stomping in a circle and calling forth rats to sample the fields.
Okay. I think they join you in the summoning. Maybe the wrong word, but the rite of
Yeah.
sampling.
I'm marching in a little circle as they all gather.
Okay. Yeah. Before long, you
Um,
have maybe like 100 rats.
It's a lot of rats in a little circle.
It
yeah,
is.
and I tell them to try one of everything and report back to me.
Perfect.
Should any fall, we will burn this town to the ground. I say to
Okay.
reassure their little spirits.
They're too excited about trying one of everything. This is their first, like, maybe not their first. This is probably their best all-you-can-eat buffet they've ever seen. So,
Yeah.
that's what
They
they'll
aren't
do.
from the city. This is new fare.
This is all new. So yeah, they go forth. It'll take them some time. But as I was saying, there is a large crowd of people at the gates that are not being let in. You can see there is a line of wagons and similar carts of people that are loaded up with like people and goods that are currently not being let in, and there's maybe 50 small campsites, like 50 tents, not individual campsites, but 50 tents or so, and that number is slowly growing, camped on either side of the gates.
Cool, so we can blend in.
Yeah, I guess we stay here
useful.
for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we want to pitch our. I'm assuming we have one crappy tent between the 3 of us or 5 of us at this point.
Whatever you manage to scavenge without your cart.
Yeah, we have like one tent and bedrolls and like a dented pot and like a little
Oh, I
wooden
just-
tripod.
I just dig a hole in the ground.
Yeah, I'm not saying we all stay in the crappy little tent, but our campsite consists of one crappy tent and like a fire pit with a
Yeah, so we blend in.
dented pot. Yeah, we're blending in.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
As you start finding a place and pitching Camp Tara, you specifically still get the feeling in the back of your neck that you are being watched.
Can I grab the staff and sorry, the staff is facilitates communication with any nearby sentient mind where they're sleeping.
Here, I
Okay,
had
so
it written down.
I feel like it
Hold
was
on, let me just
something to
find
do
it.
with animals, but I don't have anything written down with that.
It's an inception stick, so they could talk to the sleeping dragon.
Oh, the Ice Dragon
Right.
staff is connecting and booming, but the Bane is hunted.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess
even
that
even
we were
the
just talking
staff.
with sleeping squirrels.
Let me take a look at that. That might be something that's changed without me knowing. Yes. Okay, no. So this isn't a thing. Yeah, I think it must have been sleeping squirrels or similar things like that. Yes.
Sleeping squirrels it is. In which case my plan does not work, and never mind. If I get a sense that there is someone watching, I mean, I think I will take some kind of watch on our camp as it's going down because I'm curious to see who this person is. And spend some time chatting with our menagerie.
Menagerie. Okay. Um.
Otherwise known as our NPCs and PCI.
Perfect. No one approaches you now. You probably. So, looking back as to the few times you've noticed yourself being shadowed, you've only noticed them when you were alone.
Am I alone now?
You've said you're chatting with people, so you can make yourself be alone if you want to find out who this is.
Okay.
This could be just like going to fetch some water or something from a like. Probably. I guess they might have a well. It's not. It's outside of town, but there's probably one. They've.
I am happy to do this. Is this the scene we want to have first? I asked the group.
Oh, I was going to make a scene in the camp, so it can be simultaneously.
Sure.
Perfect.
All right.
You go off to get water. The Rat King causes mischief.
Okay, so
and I'm digging a hole.
You go off to get water. Let's switch to the Rat King then and see what happens.
Yeah. So I look around the outskirts of camp for a bit. I find an apple box of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a box that one puts picked fruit in, and I go to the most populated point on the around the road that I can find. Now that everyone's settled down for the evening,
Yeah.
I set my box down. I get up on top of it with my tabard and my shiny steel crown and my signet ring and sword, and I declare to all of the gathered people that fear not, the Rat King has arrived.
Perfect. There are, even as you start to set up, people are whispering and pointing, and you can tell, like, in compared to last session, the attitude about the Rat King, as rumors has continued to spread and you've been recognized, there's a palpable excitement that grows as people see you setting up. And
this
so,
is not gonna help my ego. This is not going to make this happen less.
Perfect. Excellent. So I think, people start approaching you for Rat Court. Most of the time, they have, they're still a bit nervous, I think. So, lots of people are watching Rat Court, but, coming up and asking you questions or asking you for help. A lot of the time, when someone steps forth, they will ask, almost like you're asking, a fortune teller or a wishing well. They'll be like, can you make, this... Can you make this girl fall in love with me? Can you make sure that my crops go well? But some of them, how can I tell if there will be a drought this year? Or how can I tell, if my, how can I make my child feel better because they're sick?
You want these answers in order?
Not individually, but those are just examples of what people will approach you with.
Yeah. You need to up your musk. You need to dig a burrow and see how the ground feels about the moisture. Was there one in the middle? Sick child. Leave him out in the cold. That'll
Without the gold.
leave him out in the cold. It'll either drive away It'll drive away. um,
Excellent.
they're just answers that a rat would do,
Yeah.
but said with people words. So
Perfect.
it seems.
Yeah, and it's like people are interested in what you have to say, but it's not clear that they will always do it. Some of it is like maybe it's novelty more than anything else. But it really depends on the person who approaches you. Some of them will do what you say. Some of them are kind of like more interested in the in like more what your answer is out of curiosity rather than intent to follow through on it. Someone who
Yeah.
might be more experienced with people will see like a couple people might be like making up stories, but I don't think that would be obvious to you.
Is there a group move that I should be looking at?
You are acting by yourself. Um, I think if anything, and this isn't a move we're gonna have, but if you're looking for a move, this would probably be like a bard's performance is the closest thing. That's where you took your background from, was bard
Yeah.
as well.
My drive.
Yes, your drive.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get throughout the rat court bit, I'm trying to get the NPCs to give me a download on what's going on. Why is there a blockade? What is new in town? Has anyone stabbed Otis in the face yet? Things like that.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I like that. How do you? I guess do you at some point just like address the crowd and ask them like, "I am a new arrival here. What's going on?" Basically, or do you do it through subtler
Yeah,
means?
no, I do just straight up ask them to tell me.
Perfect.
Like what has become of this that like interspersed throughout
Yeah. So, I'm not going to ask for any. I don't think that triggers any moves right now. I
Okay.
think you're just asking if you want to start. Like, you'll get an answer. Based on if you want to like start pushing things a bit further, that might end up being a move. But right now, as you can ascertain, and based on what people are telling you, most of them, most of the people here who are camped outside, and by most I actually mean all of them, have come the same direction you have from the northeast. There are probably going to be more of them over time because there's a large, constant, growing blizzard that has appeared in the northeast and appears to be spreading.
That seems
Nothing to
bad.
do with us.
Nothing to do with you at all.
No, not
Where
at
you
all.
came from after
Yeah.
awakening an ice dragon.
We did nothing wrong.
But people are fleeing
Not
here
our
because they heard that like they're asking the knights for protection. Some people are maybe going to join up with them because they generally need more. Even now, there's lots of opportunities for working. There's so much like we need people to harvest this. There's so more food than we can handle, kind of things. That this is a city of opportunity. That's why First Fruit in like 2 years has gone from a small church village to a city, basically.
So there's no walls, is what I'm hearing.
There are not stone walls. No. They
At least
do
we
have
can
some
see
like
outside.
palisades.
Yeah. I do want to ask. I hear tell of a rat catcher that has come through these parts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the crowd says like, "Oh, yes." I think so you get the name of the rat catcher. She is perhaps even more famous than you are because Hamala the rat catcher.
Hamala?
Yep.
Hamala the rat catcher. Okay.
She used to
Cool.
legitimately be a traveling bard until she changed professions to traveling rat catcher. So she is sort of she's an older woman, not old per se, but she's in her like mid 40s, and has been traveling around the lands for like a few decades now. Um, so people kind of know her. That makes sense. She's not a someone not everyone knows her face, but everyone knows her name to a degree because of that. Um, but she is like the rat catcher. Um, she she is here in town. The people who just arrived here are most people who are talking about it. So they might not know the details. She's like they know she's somewhere in town. Um, they don't know specifically where. You might want to ask the guards about that. They might know because they obviously live here. But the crowd is obviously sort of excited to see like the Rat King versus the Rat Catcher or something. Like they're like, oh, is this
Yeah,
going to
no,
be
I
a
wanna-
thing? Is there
I
going to
want
be
to
beef?
I want to hype up the beef.
Yeah,
With
this is gonna be
people
like
here.
wrestling. You're gonna call her out on stage right now.
Yeah, maybe this is where I start the rolling bit. I want to get these people on my side on the Rat King versus Rat Catcher beef.
I love it. Okay, is there a specific thing you want them to do, or is it for now you're just being like, just pay attention
I want
and
them to.
be my fans?
I want vocal support in town.
Okay. I don't think you have to roll for that yet because you're not getting them to do something with that vocal support yet. So we might come back to this later and being like, you want to get your friends to
okay,
do something.
alright.
But yeah, I think you can spend the night like basically getting in, building a fan base.
Yeah, a local following. Yeah,
Perfect.
we're gonna beat this rat catcher in the town square.
Excellent. Tara, you are off alone. Are you preoccupied or not?
I am
Yeah.
I am heading for water, which means leaving whoever is around me of those things that are just non-essential kept in their
I was gonna
pockets.
say bathroom break, but sure.
No, I'm picking pockets.
Okay.
Let's see how much spare
Are
change
you
we can
pretending
get.
to go for water? Do you have your magical bucket with you or similar things like that?
I mean, I have all of my. I do not really wander about without my magical trinkets on me. So yes, I've got the bucket. We gave the arm bangle to the Rat King, so he's got that. But I've got the
My
bucket.
tail is fireproof.
The bonsai banana tree is still in said bucket, and
Right.
the staff I'm just holding at the moment, or rather, it's attached to the backpack.
So many magical items.
Look, I'm a collector of people and magical items. They are always the priority.
Okay. So, you as you're picking pockets, I don't think it's anything like you're finding like small. Again, these guys kind of brought everything they had with them, so I don't think you find nothing because most of them would be carrying stuff in their pockets right now. But they're also
Dried blueberries.
yeah, you're gonna mostly find rations and stuff with them. Their valuables might be somewhere else, or
If it's something I decide I don't want, I will reverse pickpocket just into a different person's pocket.
excellent. It'll be like, well, I don't like this, so the next person you pickpocket, you take what's in there and switch it out for what you have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Excellent.
Doesn't seem magic. Not interesting. Oh, I do like blueberries. Eats.
Perfect. You so I think there's a moment where you aren't next to anyone to pickpocket, where you probably like there's a split second where you feel someone behind you, and you feel like something sharp and metal poking your back, and a like a familiar, but you can't quite place it voice, full of barely restrained rage, says, "Stop here now, now, go into." I think it's a woman's voice, and she tries to like direct you into a like probably into a field somewhere. like stepping totally away from people, out of their sight.
Okay. Uh, in I'm going to kind of move my hands to like put my hands up, but in the action of doing that, can I knock against the staff and use it to yell?
Smart. I think that she's gonna be wary for that. But if you want, you can spend a. It's not called slippery. It's called sly now. Defiance to just do it here and now if you want to, or you could try to probably slip past would work because you're kind of this is sneaking past her notice. I would say
I'm good with slip past. I'm more interested to see a roll than just have it work.
Yep.
But yeah, my intention was to, because it sounds like slip past might be a two-parter in this case, grab or like brush against the staff, just yell out help, attack, something like that, and immediately book it.
Isn't it for sleeping people?
No, it also has.
It has two
booming.
things.
It also has
One is
booming that you
yelling.
amplify your voice.
Yeah, and the other is like mentally connecting with sleeping creatures.
Yeah, I'm just yelling help, attack, and running.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry, slip past.
You're trying to sneak past, yeah.
document. Yeah.
So when you slip through or hide from a danger obstacle, in this case, you're trying to hide your sleight of hand. Actually, what tricks do you have as a rogue?
For me,
This might fit.
play a trick when you understand it. Cheat, distract, pickpockets, plant items, disguise, encrypt.
Okay, you're
or
playing a
take-
trick then, with your sleight of hand, like distract. Let's say.
Okay.
So this is playing a trick for you.
All right, play a trick. Something I'm expert in. Roll plus sly. Let's see. No advantage or disadvantage, or is this something that I would get disadvantage in simply because of bad situation, or no?
Nope. That isn't a thing in this.
Was wondering. 10.
Okay, perfect. So it's you managed to do it. It's close, but you managed to touch the staff enough to yell. I believe it's help, attack, run.
Help, attack, murder, whatever is going to get people to come my way. I'm not going to yell the run bit. I am just going to take off running.
Okay, perfect.
Essentially, I want to draw as many people as I can to this location. Ideally, my comrades.
All right, I think that works. So two things happen. You do it. She's surprised. I think for a second, like, this is loud enough that it's like gonna disorient her for a second. You take off running. Other people start murmuring and approaching of like, what's going on?
When I glance back, can I see who she is?
Yes, but you see two things. One, she fires and misses a crossbow bolt at you. That's what she was holding, not a knife.
Ah! Oh dear!
But she misses with her 10+. The second thing, you may want to stop and turn around, but she disappears into the crowd the other direction. You see your own face. Yep.
Is your mom a secret time assassin?
Secret time assassin.
That is interesting. Okay, I don't want to turn around immediately. Ideally, I'd like to be away from the people so that they don't recognize that I was the person yelling for help, and then re-infiltrate the crowd.
All right. You could try to find her again. She has slipped away, but I think after this probably is a few minutes later as you are seeing what's going on. You're, I assume, trying to not make it clear you were the one who called for help.
Yeah, I want to see if I can see her right away now, but I'll give up in like 5 minutes and come tell my the rest of the crew of, so there's this thing.
So if you want to, you can try to unearth secrets. So there are secrets to be discovered here.
Sure.
So you'll find something, but depending on the roll,
I'm
it
happy
might
with
not go
unearthed
well because she tried to shoot you last time.
I'm happy to do unearthed secrets regardless, because when I unearth secrets, I get to ask are there any valuables here I don't know about. Definitely worth it regardless.
Excellent. Okay. Good. So,
Earth, one moment. I'm just trying to find the actual roll so that I know I'm rolling here. There we go. Unearthed secrets, roll plus astute.
roll plus astute.
Eight.
On an 8, you choose 1 from the list of 3.
Okay. In the process of finding it, makes you mark a condition. If it's a clue to something greater but not significant to itself, puts you at immediate risk.
Oh, that reminds me. We get 2 affinity at the start of 1 affinity at the start of the session. We are still up quite high.
I will take a condition because I have none.
Okay. So, I think you find her, but she attacks you, which marks the condition.
Right.
If that works for you.
Yeah, no, that works for me.
Okay. So, what happens is another fired crossbow bolt, grazes your shoulder or your cheek. Mark a condition as you want. As you find her, probably in a tent. And she says, don't move again, but she's not next to you or behind your back this time. She's just pointing it at you and just fired. I
mean, it's not reloaded.
It's not
It's
reloaded.
a crossbow.
It's not reloaded.
This is the least dangerous place a crossbow could be.
Yeah.
The perfect time for murder.
Yeah. But you still take a condition from almost getting crossbowed twice now.
I'm going to grab
murderer.
distracted. I am not actually focusing on the combat. I am focusing on her.
So yeah, what you do is yes.
Feel free to continue, but I still do want to ask: are there valuables here that I don't know about?
Yes. So I think this is in a totally not in it, what happens is you follow her. You eventually you turn around. You try to find her. You think you don't see any sign of her, and then you see most of the villagers here are wearing traveling cloaks of various shades of brown. So, it's really easy to blend in. But at one point, just as you've almost given up, you see, a very, the shade of brown cloak that you see is hers is like a pale beige, slip around a corner and into a tent. You creep towards the tent and you notice, you actually hear, more than anything else, the clinking of something nearby. In a nearby tent, not hers, someone is... maybe a group of people, from what it sounds like, might be having fun doing some gambling between the group. And they've brought stuff with them. Some things that are, metallic and heavy and clinky. Maybe coins or jewelry or something seem to be playing with.
That helps with the distracted bit.
Yep.
Make a note of where the tent is.
Yep. You make a note.
And then head in after her.
Yep.
At which point I get shot.
Perfect. Yeah, she says don't move. She's looks down at the crossbow for a second, and then looks back at you.
I move.
Okay.
There's nothing in the crossbow. It's not auto-reloaded. She just shot it.
So you get a better look at her face as you're close to her. You're only a few feet away now. It does look like your own face, but the right way to put it is more gaunt. Thinner and I don't know how dirty as a person you are, but she's pretty grimy. And
not that.
In this hard to exactly describe the details way, but harder is how you would look at her face.
Okay.
Um.
I as her crossbow is unloaded,
Yeah.
she has no way to say "Don't move" at me, so I move closer and get out a knife.
She also gets out a
Um,
knife.
Knife fight.
And say,
Knife
"Who
fight,
are
knife
you?"
fight.
Perfect. You're saying, who are you?
Yeah.
Okay. She growls in rage and just lunges for you, ignoring your knife and trying to stab you when you ask that.
Okay.
What do you do?
I wonder if there are secrets to be discovered here, but apparently that's a really basic.
There are, but not this
Okay.
way.
So she
Pure
lunges
blood.
forward and tried to stab me.
Yeah, when you ask her who she is, she tries to stab you.
I will engage in a fight. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is knock her
Yeah.
crossbow out of her hands, because that's a bigger problem right now. But yeah, I will scuffle and
The crossbow or
tackle and...
knife, because she's lunging at you with the knife.
I know. I don't want the crossbow to be an issue, so if she drops it, that's fine, but
Okay.
take away the range. Thank you.
Roll with forceful to engage her.
Okay. Don't worry, forceful is my first step. Finally!
6.
Mark 1 XP.
Mark XP.
I've been waiting for this!
Okay. On a 6-, the exchange goes poorly. The GM makes a move, and you mark 1 XP. So,
As I try and figure out where XP is marked.
on the character sheet? Okay. While you look at
Oh, I
that.
found it. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, she's not going to flee. She lunges for you. You defend yourself with the knife. She almost like snarls for a second and like grabs. She drops the crossbow, which is good, but she grabs your knife hand with one arm, has her knife in the other arm, tackles you like sort of as she was lunging towards you. She tackles you to the ground. And she, her knife, pierces your skin somewhere, inflicting another condition on you. She takes her knife, and then holds it up to your throat. Your blood still dripping on it. And, she glares at you. Glares isn't even the right word, but, like, you can see, like, a seething hatred in her. She says, like you don't know who I am. You stole everything from me.
I whine at her. That hurts! I took angry. You didn't have to stab me!
What? She says, still holding the knife to your throat.
Look, can't we just talk about this? All I wanted to know is who you were.
Drop the knife.
You're holding a knife. Why don't I get to hold a knife?
Because I'm holding mine to your neck. Unless you don't even care about that. Do you even need to breathe? And she presses the knife slightly closer to you.
Oh, okay, I'll drop the knife. I will drop... Look at this knife. This knife is being dropped. And then the knife goes from, like, the 2 centimeters of my hand to the ground.
Perfect.
It's go right there.
Okay, yeah.
You stab it blade first to the ground, so the handle's sticking up, and you're like, ah.
Excellent.
No,
Easy to grab.
it's like flat. It's like if I move my hand 2 seconds and just grab, it's in my hand.
If you do that, she's gonna kick it away.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But what about your backup knife?
I was gonna say you don't have
The
one
multiple
knife.
backup knives.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
no.
to remind you of about your knife table.
Yeah.
So you, she says, like on your, like, turn around on your stomach, and she's still like trying to like forcefully maneuver you while holding the knife close to your neck still.
I'll turn around if you'll tell me what's going on. Who are you?
I think she says, "I'm asking the questions."
Okay, then ask a question. You haven't asked me anything.
I think she says, like, "Shut up! I'm tying you up first, so you don't run away or utter nonsense."
I don't think tying me up is going to stop me from uttering nonsense. Look, if you're going to ask me a question, ask me. But I don't want to get into an uncomfortable situation.
As you're bleeding.
Yeah, she stops and like looks at you with what is a mixture of confusion and a bit of disgust. And she says, she like opens her mouth, stops, thinks to herself, for a second, and then says, "Why'd you do it?"
Do what?
"Stole my life from me!" And she presses her knife close to you.
That before, but I don't know what you're talking about. So
Perfect.
probably because it was fun.
Oh, okay.
Just let me know when you need more characters in this scene.
Yeah.
Rats.
She. I think she's gonna.
Stab you to death?
No, she doesn't want to kill you yet.
Yet is the key word in that sentence.
I think what she will do though is punch you in the face. Take another condition, unless you want to like convince her of something.
Actually, this is a good time that I will use a defiance. Can I use a defiance to have her punch the ground instead of my face instead and just scoot away from her knife on the other side of the tent?
Yes. Actually, I would say if you want to spend a defiance, you can dodge the punch at the last moment, and then because she's gonna be like, "Ow, my hand," then you can use that moment to get away from the knife. Yeah.
Okay, then I will do that. Like, look, I don't know who you are, but I'm not really enjoying this conversation, and you hurt me. So, bye. And I'm going to turn around, slit the tent with another knife, and book it.
Okay. She just screams in rage. She isn't gonna follow you, but she will scream in rage and throw her knife at you. What do you do?
I don't have eyes in the back of my head, so
Free knife.
hope it gets
Free knife.
hope it gets caught in either a bucket or the tent wall. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for that knife to even remotely hit. So
She's a decent knife thrower, unfortunately.
I mean,
And you're within 10 feet because you're in a tent?
10 feet's generous.
okay, so
I know,
this
I
is
was
still
saying
before
big
we're in
tent.
the tent.
Yep.
This is while we're in the tent before I've gotten out. Okay, in which
Yeah,
case,
As you're
leaving
like
the
cutting
tent.
open the tent, she isn't trying to follow you or stop you from leaving, but she just throw the knife at you.
what is the intuitive stat used for? Because I have a defiance there of
Yeah. if you
getting
can-
the idea that, like, the word intuitive feels like, oh yeah, she's probably going to chuck something at me. She doesn't
Stop,
seem
drop,
to
and
like
roll.
me very much.
Stop,
So
drop,
as
and
I'm
roll.
getting out of the tent, yeah, like, quickly do some bob and weaving. Expect the
So
But from the
intuitive
outside of
makes
the tent-
sense when you lie, act without thinking, or trust your gut or faith.
trust your gut in this case, of trust my gut that something is probably going to not.
Yeah.
So
She
from
probably
the outside of the
Okay.
tent, we hear a bunch of yelling. We hear a
Yes.
tent flap rip, and then we see someone somersault out as a knife flies over her.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So you, as you leave, she screams. She doesn't follow you.
And I will continue booking it back to the actual campsite at this point.
Does someone meet you along the way?
That's
No,
up
I'm
to
digging a
people.
hole.
Yeah, you didn't want help in the scene. I wanted to do the Freaky Friday. I can't tell the two of you apart.
Fair.
Because you didn't invite me into that scene, that I couldn't do the bit. No, I'm not waiting.
I come back to camp, nursing my hand and whining at it to all of the PCs and NPCs who will pay attention to me and do medical knowledge.
We have bean soup.
So
I
while
know
that's
that's
happening,
rod.
Joe, what are you up to? You said you're digging a hole. What kind of hole?
I'm digging a hole. A laying hole because I am a rock and I don't need
Laying,
a-
or is it a perfectly cylindrical hole that you stand in?
I like that one better. It's a perfectly
Perfect.
cylindrical hole, so that way, because I know that the cops.
Your
are-
dimensions?
It's just like a 5-foot pit, and it's like you've sandcastled yourself, but in actual.
Yeah, I
dirt.
sandcastle myself, and then I just go to put the dirt over.
Is this how you normally sleep, and we just haven't seen it yet until now? So like,
No,
every
this is what he's hiding because he doesn't.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
So he just goes.
This is emergency protocols.
Yeah.
for-
Normally, he just stands in the middle of the night staring.
perfect.
Yeah, for safety.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Anyway, the rats have brought assorted samples back, and I have chucked them all into the pot with whatever liquid was on hand, really. Soup.
I can change any liquid to any other liquid if we need like a separate liquid.
No.
It's still going to taste a little bit like the old liquid, but it's,
Yeah.
One of the kobolds asks, Hat actually asks, can you do that while you're, gestures to the fact that probably only your head is sticking up out of the ground right now?
No. I dug the hole first. And
Oh,
then when
you're
we
not
go to
currently
bed
buried.
Is what
Oh,
I'm gonna do
okay,
it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Never mind, you won't ask that then.
Yeah, just I don't do pee because it's still gonna taste a little bit like pee.
Oh, it was old beer. It's already in the pot.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. We got it at the last town, and then we forgot about it in the backpack.
Yeah,
And it was warm yesterday.
I could make it
now
cold.
We could, but now it's in the soup.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. Nope, I don't have that kind of prestidigitation.
You don't have.
I cannot make it cold. I could conduct minor repairs on a mundane object, create a minor obvious illusion, detect an object that's magical in my surroundings, generate a torchlight source of magical light that emits no heat, make a temporary cosmetic change in an object you could touch, or slowly move a small object. I cannot make things cold or warm without casting a spell.
Yeah, that was fine. Soup.
Yes.
Boiled assorted vegetables. Pinch of salt. Beer broth.
You give a bowl of it to Tara?
Oh, I've come
Does
back.
Tara
to
have a
camp.
bowl? Yeah, you come back and we're making soup.
Hey, did you get the water? What? Lava.
Well, I mean, I didn't really get water. I did get, and I pull out a couple of food beef jerky bits that I just
In the
drop
soup?
Just
pot.
just pocket
In the
jerky.
soup, blueberry, jerky, whatever it
No, in the
is.
soup.
Soup.
Some of it might be squished now.
There might be a drop of my blood in the soup now because it's
human
the
blood
same hand.
in the soup.
I'm like, but I did get stabbed. There's another me running around. Do you
You got
of you have?
stabbed?
Yeah, and I just show the arm where it's like a
Do you want any help with that?
Yes,
You have a
please.
bleeding wound. All right. I would like to do rat medicine.
Rat medicine.
Oh no,
Do I have
not
a?
rat
Do I
medicine.
have a? I'm not sure yet. I do have
Tell-
medical supplies.
Tell me about rat medicine.
You spit on it. That's rat medicine.
I do think it's mostly chewed herbs, but I do have medical supplies.
Perfect. I think that's called a poultice.
So I'd like to scrub the wound with dirt. As,
Yes, add
traditional
dirt to the
rat
wound.
disinfectant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Add some
First,
leeches.
first you peel off any clothing so you can get the nice exposed wound. You rub dirt till all the blood is gone.
Keep it away from alcohol. It's terrible for
Yeah,
it.
keep it away from alcohol. That burns.
That means it's bad.
Yeah, burn bad. Then we're looking at the now blood-free but kind of caked in coarse dirt on the wound, and I turn to the kobold, not paying attention to the people with people genes. Turn to the kobold and the rock man, and I say, you think this needs to be burned closed? I saw someone do that on a...
No, cover it in ice.
What?
Freeze it, says the kobold.
How do you have ice powers?
They both look at Joe.
Do you have ice powers?
I mean, I control the elements, yes.
Yeah, can you turn blood into staples?
I've been called the Avatar once or twice. Can I turn
you-
blood into what?
Staples or something to hold this shut?
I mean, I walk over and I just grab Tara's arm and hold
That's-
pressure.
Yeah, like that.
I just do
But
that for
magic.
as long as I
For
need
like
to do it.
8 hours if needed.
No, I mean, listen.
Yeah, if you could
listen,
s-
I
if
have,
you could
I
say-
have cleaned up many a bar fight. This is nothing. You just put some pressure on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
This is
So Joe's gonna hold it for the
Yeah.
remainder of the evening.
Yeah, until I go back in my hole.
Yeah. This should work. This
Yeah,
should
this will be
work.
fine.
Rat medicine! I cheer, and
Well-
little rats cheer behind me. You've been healed!
Cross off.
I mean, it still hurts, but if you think this will make it better, thanks.
Probably.
Yeah, it'll stop the bleeding for sure. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the dirt. That's what the dwarves also did, and they
It's
seem
for
fine.
cleaning.
Eh.
Well, hey, if that's what you guys think, I don't know. I've never actually gotten hurt this bad.
1 week later, it's gonna be
It's
all
getting-
green and
it's-
oozing. Where the
it's
cut off your arm.
dripping, and it's
Good.
like
Now you can deal
lots of
poison
small-
damage to people. It's great.
Rub your knives in it. It'll give extra.
Knives in it. So
We don't
I'm there,
even know
I'm
if
there
that's a
holding your
thing.
arm, and I say, "So you said there's someone that looks like you?"
Oh yeah, no, she looked pretty much just like me, except a lot dirtier and more ick. But she tried
Hmm.
to stick a crossbolt in me, and then she threw knives at me, and she was really impolite. She wouldn't answer who she is. She was over by the gambling tent, by the way. Do you know that there's a gambling tent? We should probably
No,
go
I
in
did
there.
not know. Just sitting there holding your arm.
Does this happen often?
The
I
gambling
mean,
tent
it's
are
the
getting
first-
stabbed.
Gambling
No,
tent.
having other people look like you.
I mean,
It's never
not
happened to me.
like you. It's not not as much as she did.
So she didn't look like you?
No, she looked like me a lot, like more than is
Oh.
usual.
And that's weird.
Yes.
Yes. How are we supposed to tell
In-
you apart?
In Cobalt Society, we occasionally have twins. That was something.
I mean,
Mm.
We've got that
What do
in
you do
human
to tell them
society
apart?
too, but I didn't think I had twin. I mean, you could tell me apart by my stuff.
well, if there's one thing we learned from Cobalt Society, it's that one twin is always the evil one.
Mm.
So, I think whichever
Kill that
twin
one, right?
dies is the evil one. So you better kill the other one. Then
Mm,
you're the good one.
yeah.
What did you do with the? Okay,
They fought
you
each
wanna
other to
kill the
death.
evil
So
twin.
you kill your evil twin, and
Yeah.
even if what if the evil twin kills the good twin?
No, that
Do
doesn't
they
happen. They're
become-
evil because they died.
No.
Oh,
Trial
yeah,
by
okay.
twin combat.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's good or so you need to fight her again. As I'm holding your arm, you need to fight
I
her
don't-
again.
But I don't want to fight her
I'm poking
again.
at
She
your
did
other.
this to
I'm poking
me.
at your belly wound
Oh,
as
wait,
your arm
wait,
is held
we'll-
up.
we'll
Does she
know-
do
we'll
that
know
one
who's
too?
We'll know who's who because this Tara has her wounds.
I mean,
You
she
can
could
identify by a
technically
wound.
wound herself, and then we'd be the same again.
Yes, but then you'll have an easier time killing her because she'll be wounded also.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
I
Does that
think-
mean
listen,
that we
this-
should wound me more? Actually, no, I don't want to be wounded more. Being wounded sucks.
You see, look,
If you
I
kill
could
me,
tear
she'll
off your
follow suit
arm.
and die, so I win.
No, but if you die, that means you're the evil twin.
Yeah, no.
Dad,
And
don't
we don't
die.
want me to die.
Gotta
Yeah.
prove your goodness.
One of the
or
kobolds says
whatever,
again,
right? That's the.
Maybe we should make her think you're dead.
Mm,
Mm,
think dead.
I don't have that
thoughts.
spell. Think dead thoughts. Can I could.
Out of
if
character,
only I
I'm looking
could.
at this arm and saying, not gonna be hard.
We don't know
only I
if
could-
germs exist in this world in the same way, given everything
In
else.
character,
I'm
I'm
trying to
fine
think.
with this.
We
so-
built this world on conspiracy theories that are real and fantasy. So, like, we need a germ-related conspiracy theory that is then real in this world.
Nope.
That's fair. I'm gonna
I
stop
can
right
go
there.
and I don't want to go there.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there, and we'll think about it between sessions.
Yeah. Anyway, I think
Probably, yeah.
we then sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
I
held
think
their.
We could make
Oh,
the
there
four,
are
we
luck
could make the
enough.
humors literal.
Ooh.
No, those are very confusing, and a lot of
Yeah,
them
you made a
are
roleplay
way
game
too
about them.
A vibes based, and B everyone got real mad at me when I was talking about the piss doctor, and that's what you then once again suggested. you brought us right back to what we already said we weren't
Doctor?
doing.
Is that a humor?
That is a yes. That's humors.
Oh,
It was one of the detection methods to know
Of
if your
making sure your
humors were
humors-
out of balance. Yeah.
excellent. Okay,
So we already said no to that.
fair.
Okay.
All right.
um,
So I'm just trying to figure out how we use make camp to heal. We have to have scenes with each other.
So, when you make camp, you can have scenes with each other like you're doing now. When you're finished making camp, you can clear up to, I think it's 3 crossed conditions. But during make camp or any other time, you can try to make conditions crossed. Try to turn them from marked to crossed.
So I attempted to treat an affliction
did.
with my
So-
wound cleaning.
Yes, let's actually have that let's actually roll that, because we got a bit distracted by how it was happening. So answer the following 3 questions and roll with a +1 for each of them. Do you have a bond with them?
Yes. It's
Uh,
a negative bond, but oh wait.
do they have a bond with you?
Yeah.
But Indigo is the one rolling. Indigo, do you have a bond with Tara? You should have 1 bond right now.
you have a bond with
We
My
may have
bond
made
was
some-
Joe.
Perfect.
my
Okay.
bonds with Tara.
Yeah, we
So
may have made
we've
them throughout the
A
sessions.
no. Sorry.
We may have made new bonds throughout the sessions. So
Yep. You have a no and then a yes, and then does this action relate to one of your drives or theirs? It definitely relates to given how they got injured. It definitely relates to it relates to their heat thing. What was your drive again?
my drive is to find basically a way out of here, probably through fire magic. So
Oh, okay.
it
Then no.
doesn't really.
And your drive is being famous, right,
Yes.
Gundam? Okay.
Yes, I am famous.
I hope I don't get famous through this wound cleaning.
All right. I think that's a +1 total then. Feel free to roll it.
Ten.
On a 9. Oh, 10. Even
10.
better.
We said +1, right? So,
Yep.
yeah.
I just didn't. Yeah. On a 10+, so on a 7+, your help works, and your companion crosses 1 marked condition, plus another condition if they open up about their feelings, which I think you already did to a degree.
Yeah, we said kill her, and you're like, I don't want to kill her.
Yeah,
Okay, so Tara, you can cross 2 marked conditions. On a
beautiful. I got 2 marked conditions. I am no longer angry, and I'm no longer distracted.
well, you are
I am
still,
no
but
longer
when you're done making camp,
angry.
you'll be better.
Well,
You have
fair
to
enough.
wake up first.
I'm no
Mhm.
longer angry because, we've sorted this all out. We now decided what we're going to do. I have to kill her because she's the evil twin. That's how that works. And I'm no longer distracted because we have a plan in place. Kill evil twin.
Yeah,
Also,
and
your
we
arm is
know.
going to sleep because it's been
Yeah,
up like this for 2 hours.
because I'm
you
also
can't-
holding it
you're,
with the strength of
yeah,
a rock, man.
You're very focused right now.
Yeah.
There is no room for wandering in your mind.
On a 10 plus, you also add 1 affinity to the pool, so this is Drundum's choice. Drundum, you also add 1 affinity to the pool, or cross a marked condition yourself.
1 affinity to the pool because my conditions are clear because I am the Rat King and I am perfect.
Excellent. All right.
We have so much affinity.
You have so much affinity, which is fine.
When we get 700 affinity, we can break the universe.
I should possibly check because I'd like to have my heat back. Was that anything to do with my heat?
That
Or,
was your
no?
pursuer.
Okay, so
Your
if the
pursuer
pursuer
is
is about to
yourself.
find me after the defeated escape from Barkandwith, does that count?
You escaped from your
Escape
pursuer.
from?
Yep.
Okay. Heat cleared.
Okay. Perfect. Does anyone else want to have any other scenes while you make camp?
My thing is also cross, so I just
Who's keeping watch?
I was going to ask that later.
I would like to ask whoever's keeping watch to in the morning knock on my dirt pile to wake me up, but I don't sleep. I'm just sitting under the ground for
Just
8
sitting there
Just
for
like-
8 hours.
Go on top
am-
of your head and start
yeah.
jumping?
Don't worry, I've given you a rat
just pat
alarm
the ground.
clock.
A rat.
Okay,
a
rat
clock.
alarm. I'm holding
Yeah.
it like this.
It's a rat that I've dropped in there, and I
And it'll
said
just,
yell at
it'll
exactly
just
8.
sleep for 8 hours and then get up.
Yeah,
and
it'll
yell.
sleep, and then when it wakes up, I wake up and I dig myself out of the hole.
Yeah.
How long? It doesn't matter, but how
Amazing.
long do rats sleep in this made-up fantasy world? Rats typically sleep 12 to 15 hours a day.
I'm gonna be sitting there and there'll be a commotion and be like,
You're gonna. By the time you
Wake
get
up.
up, everyone else will have left.
yeah.
Hey, that's not contiguous.
No, that's fair.
They sleep in chunks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, who knows when you're gonna wake up?
Yeah.
Really? It's
40
not a good
minutes
system.
later, you're like, all right, I'm up. Oh,
I'm just
sun's
imagining,
not
like,
up yet.
in the dark, Joe just sitting there in a hole, staring at a rat, waiting for it to wake up.
Occasionally, the
think
rat twitches in its sleep, and you're wondering if it's awake or not.
Hmm.
I think as part of the wound dressing, I mention, hey, Drumdum, thank you for fixing the wound, but I do gotta ask, why did you run away from the dragon?
Have you seen a dragon?
Yes, I was right there. So were we all.
Stabbed
We
it.
were, and then you ran away, and Haldren was killed because you ran away.
I got the rest.
Someone. What? How did you get arrested? Who's Holdren?
Because listen, because the dragon kicked me off. I also ran into the fire lady. I don't know if she went after you guys.
No,
Oh,
all I
no, we didn't
remember
see her.
is I fought
you
the
didn't-
dragon. I was covered in blood. I
Right.
ran into town.
Okay, so when we were fighting the dragon, it knocked me into the field, right? And my tiny little legs, I tried to run to catch up, but then the fire lady came, and then she came after because she had one arm was all burnt off, right? So I
Huh.
think that was the little bangle. I didn't realize
Have
you
we
stole
not
that.
talked about this? It took us a. This was last week.
No, it slipped my mind. I just met up with you guys in town once I slipped the nights. Because it feels like, the universe forgot I was captured.
Feels like it's been like a month, even though it hasn't been
Yeah.
nearly that long.
Yeah, so the fire lady came, and then the knight that can't die also came. I blew up his sword, and then there was another knight who could fly that came in, and then he had me tied up. But I turned the rope into jelly, and then I escaped.
You're
I
asking
know
me
it was-
why I didn't want to do that?
I
No, it
mean,
was a
I'm
good thing, no.
asking you why there were other of us there, and people died because you ran away.
I yelled scatter.
he
Standard
did.
rat battle tactics. When
Wait,
someone
Haldren's
yells
dead?
scatter.
Yes, yes, Haldren's dead.
Oh, I thought
When someone yells scatter,
They all look
everyone
alike.
scatters.
The other two kobolds are listening and here.
No, they do not look alike. This one has a hat, and this one has a pitchfork. It's just like how you tell me apart from my evil twin. I have a
swap their
bucket and a
accessories.
staff.
I swap the kobold accessories.
Exactly. See, this one has a hat, and I point at the new one that has a hat.
I guess I forgot that there was 3, and now there's 2. So I'm sorry, hat and pitchfork.
We held a funeral for him and everything.
I was in jail.
It was
I cared
Covered in
yesterday.
about-
blood. I was
I didn't
covered
get the
in
time.
blood.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm sorry that my friends apparently don't care about your lives. They matter very much to me.
I do care. It's just I have, my runes got a little messed up when the dragon, I don't know, threw me 300 feet in the air and I landed and made a crater.
I have to pay attention to my people. The duty of a king is to their people.
You know what?
Rats.
I can respect the.
Wait,
I respect
does
it.
that mean that we're not your people because we're not rats?
I'm going to sleep now. Good night.
I don't even know if I'm a people.
You don't look like people.
And with that conversation over, I
Yep.
love it.
All right, I'm going to my hole. Wake me, rat. Wake me up.
The rat in your hand squeaks. Affirmative.
I spend a bit more time reassuring our kobolds and other human companions whose names I also definitely know that I care about them deeply and they're very important to our trip.
Yeah, I have not registered that the 2 humans are here.
Yeah.
They
With
are.
us in camp.
They are
I
here
did not
in camp
prepare
with
them
you.
food. I at least gave the kobolds, like, their serving of soup.
I dish out the bowl.
Humans are even lower.
It goes rats, kobolds, humans.
golem, human.
I don't even get
Yeah,
food.
I think Golem.
No,
might
you
be-
got food. You
I
got a
got
serving.
offered food, but I
Yeah.
don't eat. So
Yeah.
That's fine. I threw it in the woods. No one else would want it.
we're horrible people.
We got heroic XP.
Yay! Rat health
Yay.
department.
So,
Help, Marvin.
you all rest.
Do we want to do our
Someone
break here?
approaches camp. Let's short break in a second, but
Okay.
something approaches. Who is watching for danger?
Ooh. All right.
I'm in a hole.
You're in a
Yeah.
hole. You're badly wounded. I guess it's me. It's my
I
turn.
think that
I'm
makes sense if you're good with it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you spot the silhouette of someone creeping up to camp. As you see. Describe what you see, and whoever volunteers roles will do. So I think right now it's a person's a person is creeping up to camp in the darkness. All I will say is it's not the same person that was creeping up to Tara before. It's not their twin or whatever they are.
Wait, can I periscope out of the ground actually? Because I have 2 of this too. Yeah.
Do you
I got a
volunteer?
astute.
I'll volunteer
I'm rolling
because I have a better astute.
I want XP. I'm rolling astute.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Roll plus
Okay.
astute.
Parents go back down into the dirt.
7. So sorry, you didn't get XP. You get to choose one from the list, so you can alert others, or confront it, or watch carefully before it reaches you.
Confront.
Perfect. Get the drop on it at a nearby location of your choice.
Directly above it.
Excellent. So let's take a break there, as I think this will be like an ad break, where like you see the shadowy person creeping closer, and then suddenly you hear like, I'm assuming, some kind of battle cry from above the person somehow.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then this
There's
like
a
it shows you
bigger shadow.
the camera
we see
like
them slinking at the shadows, and then a darker shadow appears above them.
perfect. Yeah. And then it cuts to the ad break, and then we get back. It'll show the exact same thing happening again. Like it'll rewind 5 seconds and then go again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta reuse that animation.
Yep.
We can't let that
Costs a lot of
animation go to waste.
Yep.
Obviously.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Cool.
All right, we are back with part 2 of session 4 of Dungeon World 2. As usual, I have no idea what is going to happen, but I do know what is happening in this moment.
I swing my sword.
I was going to ask, okay, you swing your sword at the person who is sneaking up on you.
We don't know who it is yet.
Okay, you have the drop on them, so if you want to, you can just inflict a condition here and now. If you want to do more than that, if you want to like tie them up or things like that, I would ask you to roll to engage a threat.
I would like to engage a threat.
Perfect. You are already up and close with them.
Yes.
Roll plus forceful.
So we see my shadow appear over their shadow,
Yep.
and then we hear the swing of a sword swing as I cut through as much cord as possible in my way to vanquish this foe.
Excellent. In the background, all of the rats scurry out of the cornfields, gather up the fallen corn, and scurry back into the background with them all. Ooh, is that accurate?
Wait.
That's not accurate. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's just rolling +2. You also have your duelist thing because you are
You
engaging
are
this
doing this
one-on-one.
one-on-one. You're right.
Why is it just rolling 2?
It's 2d6 none, and so you can manually roll 2d6, and then we'll add 2.
Trying this one more time. I don't think I messed something up.
No, just roll
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah, I know. I want to use the macro, okay? 9.
9. So normally you make one choice, but because of your fighting one-on-one ability as a fighter, you can make 2 choices from the list of 3. Do you want me to read them
there
out?
it is.
Okay.
All right. No, I got it. On a 7, I got 9. I choose 2 because I'm fighting them alone.
Yep.
I take something from them.
Okay.
What do I take from them?
I mean, you don't know who they are yet, so
That's
You take
take
their hiddenness.
mobility?
Their hiddenness, yeah.
Yeah.
Their secrecy.
yeah. I take their anonymity.
Perfect.
As I
Anonymity.
Yep. You
As I-
Scooby-Doo their mask off of them.
Yeah, Scooby Doo the mask off of them, and
Oh man, Jenkins.
I hamstring them in the most literal sense as I slice open their hamstrings.
Okay. So you are hurting them.
Badly. But hamstringing. They cannot escape, and they cannot be hidden.
Are you choosing to take their mobility from them?
No, I have the move hamstring.
Oh, you're using the... Oh, you have an extra choice, not the basic 3. Ah. Perfect. Read out hamstring for me, please. I don't have a reference for it. When you engage a threat on 7+, you can also choose to stop them from escaping until you defeat them or the scene ends. Okay, so you remove their anonymity, and they can't escape, and those are your 2 choices, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
So, as you descend on this person, you hamstring her, and pull off the dark brown cloak she was wearing to see a very angry and injured-looking Kerwin, the fire manipulator lady.
Oh.
Who is, since you didn't choose to avoid retaliation, is going to snarl at you. And again, sort of in this moment of brief action while you ambush her, as you land on her, she blasts fire up at you. It scorches you, but it doesn't physically stop you. It's not like cartoon fire that stops you from landing, so you hurt her anyways. Yes, Joe.
The bangle
I
of
know,
fire
it's
resistance is on his tail.
Yeah, his tail's fine.
Yes.
The rest of him, though,
Yes.
he didn't land tail first.
You know what?
No. No, I did not.
So you're going to mark a
teach you that in
conditional.
rat school, that you don't land tail first.
No, your tail's not going to be happy about that if you land tail first. Mark a condition of your choice as you just get, like, scorched by her.
Scorched? No, maimed. I'm very badly wounded.
Perfect.
I'm on fire.
Excellent.
I don't think you want to do maimed.
Maimed is tough, but it's up to you.
It says you can still aid others, but must receive aid to do anything taxing alone.
Yeah, I'm on
I mean,
fire.
We have
Perfect.
a whole lot of helping moves.
It's time to use that affinity, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So you didn't wake anyone else up.
I do now.
Yeah, as you scream.
As
in
you
pain.
scream in pain.
As I scream as I'm being burned alive, except for my tail.
Perfect. Well,
Except for my tail.
she can't escape, but you're right next to her.
Yes.
So she is going to lunge is a strong word given what you did to her legs, but she's still going to lunge towards your tail, grab it, and try to grab your decoration, let's call it, off of it. But she spots it as you're writhing in pain.
Intuitive defiance. Stop, drop, and roll.
Perfect. So you're just like in a circle. On her. Okay.
While I'm on fire.
Okay. Perfect. I'm sure she'll be fine with that. You spend the intuitive defiance. You manage to delay her until someone hears your rolls and screams and is able to come to help.
Awesome. Can both of us
Myself out of the
show
dirt.
up at this point?
I think so.
I know what I would like to do.
Joe, you
there's-
As do I.
Yeah, Joe first.
are you
Go
able to
ahead.
hear the yells underneath your in your hole?
I'm pretty sure someone being set on fire is loud enough to be heard
That's
under
fair.
the dirt.
Just thought I'd check. I wasn't sure how much
Yeah.
dirt was there. Okay.
Yeah, so like a horror movie, my arm shoots up out of the
Yeah.
dirt, and I grab. And
There's
just pull
a
myself
flash of
out.
lightning as you rise from the
Yeah.
grave. Perfect. You said you had a thing in mind, Marissa?
A little bit, but I'm kind of enjoying watching what's playing out here. But while she is distracted, or whatnot,
She's kind of
She's got more
holding on
bangles.
to Drundum as he's rolling around, yes.
she's got a few more bangles, and I would like those bangles.
You can try to take some from her. She's currently also near enough on fire herself now.
Which is exactly why it's the most useful time to take them, so that she can no longer cast without hurting herself.
Fair.
Okay, you're going to be risking fire. But that's probably true even if she isn't already on fire, to be fair.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to be helping Tara in this situation.
All right.
Yeah.
What does that look
I'm
like?
going to be. I'm weaving the fire around her so she doesn't get burned.
I like it. Okay. I'll
Okay.
spend
Not
one
off
affinity.
of me. Thanks.
No, you're fine. Listen, you have a bangle that makes you immune to fire. I just don't know it only applies to your tail.
Perfect. And then Tara, roll to pull a trick.
Is this something that can be normally done, or do I need... Well, actually, would extra effect get me more than one bangle?
This feels feels like an impossible task to start with.
I would say extra effect will get you an actual bangle instead of something that's more peripheral.
All
Uh,
right.
No, sorry. I'm just thinking.
Okay. So even with advantage or disadvantage, is that 3 dice? Yeah, 3 dice.
Are you choosing dice instead of effect then?
Oh, right, no. Effect.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Advantage, which is not going to matter, but
I
whatever.
think you're probably going to be most easily get one from like one of her feet.
This is Sly. I'm pretty sure I'm hurt with Sly. Nope, I'm not that silly to hurt my main stat. I mean, it's good for XP.
Speaking of
It
which,
doesn't matter. Beautiful.
a 5.
So
All right.
there's some XP at least, but what just happened? I guess. What is that move?
As you try to subtly like grab, I think her arms are like kind of unfortunately wrapped around Drundum right now, so her feet are where you can try to grab a bangle from. Maybe she knew you were coming and maybe she didn't. It's not clear, but at one point, as you're right up close about to grab it, she puts both of her feet, like she locks them both together and kicks forward, and there's a small explosion right on you, as she and Drundum both kind of like are suddenly briefly rocketed forward, like along the ground into the field, about 20 feet forward, as she's trying to get away from you guys.
Wait.
Yes.
What field?
We're camped in like
cornfield?
the field next
The
to
cornfield. Okay, and let me just clarify. They're on fire.
Yes. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though you were still
Can
stopping, dropping, and rolling, so like you're putting out the fire. That was part of your intent, I think.
Can I use
Yeah.
Defiance to make it so she can't get to the field?
She already can't. I already did that.
She can't escape you
can't-
guys. She wasn't really planning.
Yeah.
She's like doing her best. She won't be able to actually escape you. But in her attempts, Tara, you get also scorched, blown
Yeah,
back.
I'm
It
assuming-
it might be
Fingers
less the
crossed.
fire and more like blown back several feet as well.
Gonna grab exhausted at the moment. She's messing with my sleep. Anyhow,
Joe, what are you doing?
I wanted to see if I could spend a Defiance to keep her away from the field.
I think that's feasible if you can describe how it works and what it looks like.
I'm gonna use an Astute Defiance to use magic to basically like earthbend a wall that she hits instead of sliding into the field.
Okay. Calculate a solution. I like that. Okay, yeah. Spend an Astute Defiance. And yeah, both of you, Drundum and Carwyn, crash into this sudden, hardened, like packed dirt wall and land on the ground. You are no longer on fire, though you still feel burned.
So I have cleared. Not cleared.
Crossed.
Marked? Crossed.
Crossed.
Maim.
I
no.
don't think you have crossed maimed. You're still burnt. You're just not actively on fire.
Oh, lame. If I'm this
Listen,
badly wounded...
Step 1 is put dirt on it, as we've established, but that's only step 1.
we did that. We did step
Did
one.
You need me to hold it. You need me to hold your whole body for like an
No,
hour.
no. Burns get a mustard rub down.
Got it. As
Excellent.
spicy of a thing you could do.
Yeah, you show the burns what real heat looks like.
Yeah.
Mustard's not spicy, alright?
No, get the
Yes,
spice
it
No,
out.
of course,
is.
radishes.
I don't know. It's
We-
just it's the kitchen thing I've seen people do, and I don't know if it works. Where they just put mustard on a burn.
I'm googling this.
This is real life.
This is important enough to Google it. Okay, the
I
first
will
article I'm
argue
seeing.
that-
Yes.
I will argue that mustard is spicy, though. We just went on a food tour of Canadian things because apparently almost like 90% of mustard is made in Canada. And there is just mustard itself is straight up spicy when you're eating it like straight from the mustard seed type thing.
I'm not saying it's not a spice. I just don't know if it's like capsaicin spicy.
Hmm.
It is actually. But yeah.
According to Google's AI overview, applying mustard to a burn is not recommended.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding. I'm seeing articles from Healthline saying don't apply mustards or ketchup
I
to
do
burns.
want to point out there's a reason why there's articles about it, and it's because people do just apply yellow mustard to a burn.
Why?
Because you're at work in a kitchen, there's mustard there.
So just put it on everything.
What about you? Like
You have dry eyes. Just
I wish I was joking about the mustard on the burn, but I'm not.
I've not worked
So
in a
I'm just
kitchen
going
nearly
to
as long as
assume
you, but
The
I've
rat
never seen
medicine book agrees with mustard on burns.
Yeah.
Good.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Can I lightning bolt her?
She's getting up.
Lightning.
Yeah, how you're weaving a spell to lightning bolt her?
Yeah, I'm gonna weave a spell to lightning bolt.
Can I
Okay.
assist?
How so?
Ooh.
Just
I
Are you
hold it.
would-
gonna
my sword.
Goku and Piccolo?
No, I want to put my sword through her stomach to act as a
Feels like a
lightning
bit
rod.
much. You can put that's a bit much for an assist, but you can definitely say aim for my sword and put it behind her, or like between her arm and chest, under her arm.
I have a steel crown. I'm gonna slam that on her head.
Excellent.
Remove yourself.
Okay, we'll
It's
see how the
fine.
rats
The
feel.
crown's decorative only.
We'll see how the
That's my
rats
assist.
feel about that.
Yeah, it's my assist.
Okay, perfect. What substance and verb are you using to weave a spell to create a lightning bolt?
I am using elemental energies, and I am channeling elemental energies. So I think she just gets lightning struck from the sky.
Now let me check channel because might be
Did you
good.
change the rules on us so we can't lightning bolt?
No, you're good. Sculpt is the one that needs to wait till you have existing stuff. But channel, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Channel means I can make it happen.
I think channeling means you get hit by lightning and then you.
That's the
channel
thing
it
about
out.
lightning.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it being lightning specifically is like you're already the start and end of it are both part of the current.
Yeah.
But I think it comes from the sky, hits Joe, who then channels it
Who
as
then
a
does
weapon.
the like, yeah.
I'm gonna do the special
avatar.
beam cannon.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Roll to weave a spell with assistance.
All
Are you
right.
getting better effect? In which case, it would probably deal extra conditions to her, or are you getting advantage of the dice?
Let's do better effect because
Yeah, fry her brain.
fry her brain.
Now, this is the first. This is the first conditions in this case that she will take this scene. So, like, she's full right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna still do it.
Okay.
Ka-chow.
On 11, choose one.
Where's my weave a spell? Choose one. You know what? I have a feeling my magic draws some unwanted attention.
What?
A lightning bolt.
Fire, and which you put out before it started everything on fire, but at fire and then a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. So there's a crash. Everything briefly, of course, lights up in this blinding flash of light. Your lightning bolt hits her, like it hits and it gets absorbed by Drundum's sword through her torso, basically, zapping it. Now, the only reason this doesn't outright kill her is probably because her torso's so fireproof. So, like, it doesn't burn her as badly as it otherwise might have. But she still gets zapped for 2 conditions. I will mark now. There's a moment of quiet as she's briefly, everyone probably is briefly stunned, except maybe like Tara. Joe, you're like quote unquote putting the lightning away to a degree, making sure you're like
Holster.
holstering it, cooling down after the spell.
Yeah, I have to blow out my fingers.
Yeah.
Obviously.
When you hear a commotion from the distance, and some of the gate guards are running over to you guys, Kerwin immediately is going to. I think she screams, and she says, "Give me what's mine before I set every single thing here on fire." As she's not necessarily even getting up, but she starts like glowing all of her, even her vulnerable arm, with just this like wave of increasingly hot, like baking dry heat from the sun. It's kind of what you feel from her.
I cough up blood and look at Tara.
What are you looking at me for? I don't have anything of hers. It didn't
I
work.
cough
Tail.
up more
See?
blood. As you argue, I continue coughing up more blood. I'm very bad.
Perfect.
I could do something.
Are you saying that to her? Or to
No,
Tara?
I'm saying it to the group. Like,
Okay.
if you guys can't do anything, I got it.
She's gonna try and grab Drundum's the thing off of Drundum's tail.
I throw a miniaturized banana at her that grows.
You have knives! You have so many knives!
You throw a what?
A banana.
Banana.
A banana tree, remember?
I forgot.
Yep.
You throw a banana at her. I forgot about that.
You have
Look, I'm-
knives!
There might be guards coming. If I throw a knife, we look like the aggressors. If I throw a banana, it might distract her.
Well, I'd like to remind you that she's also a wanted criminal. So
I mean, at this point, I'm not sure we're not.
I'm fine. Everyone loves me.
Okay. I don't think the banana itself, even if it hits her, will be enough to distract her and stop her from doing.
I think it's likely more of an assist to whatever Joe is.
That's fair.
realistic.
Yeah, Joe, she's grabbing the bangle right now. What do you do?
can I hit her again?
You could just zap her again.
I'm just gonna zap her again.
Yeah, it looks like her priority is just to get this, even if she gets hit again. Like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to say, stop resisting.
I get it.
Zap
One of the
her.
guards says in the distance.
Zap her again. I
Yep.
assume I'm not being helped, or am I also being helped again?
You are being helped with the
Banana.
banana, I am being told.
Yay! Give me extra effect with the
Just
banana.
looking away.
As you do the same thing again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. Let's
Perfect.
go, 11!
11 again. All right. So I'm gonna look at her. Okay, so she marks two
Wait,
more
or
conditions.
is the spell not what you wanted?
Oh yeah, what do you choose?
It's not exactly what I want. There's an and or a but.
All
'Cause I
right,
already draw undue attention.
you did. So she's literally touching Drundum this time when she gets
Yeah.
hit by lightning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So both
Yeah.
of them are gonna mark two conditions.
Two?
Ooh,
Yeah, that was the extra effect part.
Oh, I'm
I mean, extra
exhausted.
effect to her, but it would make sense that maybe the extra bit didn't go through the dum.
And angry.
I like how you marked maimed.
All right, but she gets struck again. I think you stopped her. You hit her enough that you stopped her from grabbing the.
Well, how's her heart?
Probably not doing so well. She's
Yeah, I don't
now
think she's got a
coughing.
bangle around her heart.
No, well, we'll see. But she coughs and sputters, not up blood, but like maybe up like smoke or something. And she starts. She keeps coughing up. Actually, like she almost starts like throwing up black, thick smoke now that starts spreading around the ground, obscuring the general area. and she, with a like shaky, exhausted hand, sort of waves a hand up, and the smoke sort of like rises up and suddenly covers everything in the area. You, her, Drundum, like no one can really see anything. Drundum, you feel her give up on trying to get your tail, like banglet. What did we call it?
Bangle.
Bangle.
Inkle?
Bangle. I keep mixing up bangle and anklet.
Yeah.
That's on her feet are the banklets.
Yes. And she starts. She can't escape until I believe you
I changed
defeat
it until
them.
it's until she defeats me is what it actually is.
Oh, okay. Did
But-
she defeat you?
No,
Okay, then she's gonna.
I'm not dead yet.
All right, cool. She can't leave yet, so she tries to go, and you probably just like grab her as you're like lying
Spit
there.
up more blood.
Yeah, it's spit up more blood, and she looks. You can't tell, but you get the feeling. You actually hear her mutter under breath, like in like a broken, scorched, like hoarse voice. Seriously, and she starts like a hand, like the part of her wrist you are grabbing. Is the wounded one, so she can't really heat it up. But you can see through the thick, dark gray haze, her other hand starts to like conjure a small fireball against you. Tara and Joe, you can't. Only Drundum is close enough to even see the small fireball glowing up through the smoke, but you know where she was. You also hear heavy boot prints approaching, and like a probably light from like someone holding a torch, because it's the middle of the night anyways. They would have had them. Probably a lantern, as these guards approach
How
from
does
behind.
pushing myself work?
We removed push yourself.
Oh,
You need
You have to get
assistance
help.
now. We thought it was too redundant with
Oh.
assist.
so what do I get as a fighter then? Oh, is that what the second wind turned into? No longer pushing myself.
Second wind is, that's what it basically turned into. Once per session, when you mark a condition, you can refresh one spent defiant. So if you haven't used that yet, do it now. You've marked enough conditions to trigger it.
I would like a defiance, thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm very badly wounded.
I could hit her again.
You can't see her.
see.
I'm intending to spin the story to the guards to get us out of trouble when they
Oh,
get
okay.
here.
Here's what I could do.
I just have my charred rat arm like around her floaty smoke ankle.
I could cast another spell that's not lightning bolt.
Our wizard is the damage dealer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast, gust. I'm just gonna channel
Yeah.
the elemental energies of
Element of wind.
and so we could see her.
Okay. That
yeah.
will take some time, which is fine. I think that unless someone helps you in order to get you extra effect, you will do this, but not fast enough to like save Drundum.
From the fireball.
You know what?
Okay,
I'm gonna run
um,
in.
Okay.
I got a defiance. I can eat
He
a
does have a
fireball.
defiance now.
I'm gonna run in though,
Okay.
Okay.
because you're gonna need help anyway, buddy. So I'm running in. I'm going, charge!
All right.
Shaking my fist.
Okay. If you are doing that interruptingly, I will grab the staff and say, "They're this way," and run away from the fight for the guards.
Excellent. So you're gonna distract the guards.
I
Perfect.
thought
Yeah.
that's how I was gonna get out of this.
We'll get back to Tara then. Joe, you're physically
I'm
charging her,
I'm charging in till I run into the
just
first
tackling her.
dragging.
Perfect.
Yeah. But
So-
listen. This is I can assist you in you stabbing her, so you get the kill.
Yeah, you could engage a threat, or you could assist Drundum to act.
Or do you want to assist
Alright.
me?
I love how the kill is the priority. Like, I didn't know we
Yeah.
were going to try and kill her.
Now,
Neither
Drundum,
did I.
you no longer.
I
This
had butter.
doesn't count as one-on-one anymore, unfortunately.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's true.
Yeah, and Joe
can't
comes
be-
in for the assist, So I headbutt her to
Okay.
I headbutt her. We'll see how hard.
All right. Roll to engage the threat.
You probably want to use my advantage to cancel out your disadvantage because I think you said you were exhausted, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you're exhausted, you've disadvantage on
cancel-
forceful.
Oh,
And then I have
disadvantage, or does it
assistance.
just make it possible to do anything? Or does it only do one of the two?
Oh, you're right. Let me double
It
check.
says you
that.
must receive aid to do anything taxing alone. It doesn't say you can't use.
Yeah, you
No,
still
it
might
says
get
you-
the benefit of aid, but I'll double check the exact wording. I could be wrong.
I think you get both from the wording at least, but it does seem a little bit
Whatever.
strange.
I'll
but
help
very
Joe.
approved.
That's fine. I'll help
Okay.
Joe by
Okay.
more than keeping her from fleeing, keep her in physical place right now, because I'm with my wounded arm holding hand in hand wounded arm apparently. So
I think Joe just runs in. If he finds you two holding each other, he's just gonna conquer over the head with his rock arm.
Perfect.
He's just gonna go.
yes.
Dunk.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so one of the choices from Aid a Companion is ignore the penalty from a condition. So that's kind of what it's meant to be, is ignore maimed.
Okay. So you'll just help me instead.
Yeah. That's easy enough.
I already spent the affinity for you guys.
Yeah.
Roll plus forceful.
What does more effect look like here?
Less alive.
You probably have her defeated either way. So I think
Do
in this
we
case,
want her dead?
in this case, I think more effect will be, yeah, I'll let you choose whether or not you kill her. But I think with more effect, if you want to, you can have not just knocked her out, but like captured her and tied her up and gotten away from the guards.
I like that.
Nice.
And then forceful 8.
On an 8, choose 1.
I gotta
So
find the
if you
list.
choose, sure, I can summarize them now. So
It's-
exhaust, distract, or intimidate them will and add one affinity to the pool. Hurt them. This will be what defeats them. They mark a condition and then escalate unless they're defeated. You take something from them if it makes sense in the fiction. So
I'm just gonna hurt him.
okay, perfect.
Makes sense. I'll probably get a little burnt, but that's fine.
Okay.
I also become maimed.
Yeah,
No,
that fireball in her hand, I think, as you get her, it goes off in your stony face. But she's now either unconscious or dead. It's up to you what happens to her, but she's defeated.
Can I think back on if she's
What's a 1
wanted?
tell you?
I was thinking, if she's wanted, have we seen like a wanted poster for her up in towns that we passed?
Definitely when you started journeying, yes. They got less
Okay.
common as you started journeying further away from where you first met her.
Have they said dead or alive or just dead?
Definitely
Or
not
wanted
just
for
dead.
questioning.
Definitely not just
Okay.
dead. It's gonna be either dead or alive or alive. But it's probably dead
Is
or
it
alive.
more money for alive, or is it the same amount?
It's not more money for alive. It is more money if you like bring the body. Like,
I mean,
Okay,
I
well,
assume
there's
it's
proof.
no money if you don't
No,
bring the body.
there's proof of death, but then there's like the body and everything you found with it.
Everything you found with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
no,
paying
that's
extra for
what
loot. Okay.
Okay. Then I think we just. Do we?
I mean, I'm curious to know more. Like,
Okay,
she
yeah, that's
is
true.
a fire mage. She could get
let's
us
keep
through
her
the
alive.
wall. It's just she doesn't like us right now.
Yeah.
We can
She
fix
she
that.
murderously dislikes you.
We keep her alive, and with the extra effect, we run into the cornfield.
Yeah,
We
I
get
think-
away.
Get the opposite direction from me. We
Yeah.
lead the guard on a little bit of a merry chase and then reconvene.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Tara, it takes you some work, but it isn't a risk enough to require a roll or defiance or anything anymore for you to distract the guards enough. They're still gonna keep searching until they find something, but I think by the time the smoke clears naturally on its own, they've lost track of all of you, and all they find in the middle of the in the middle of, I guess, next to the field before they got really into it is just like these scorch marks and this weird sudden earth wall that is of packed dirt that's there.
We leave her,
Okay.
If you wanted to, you can take
I
it
think
with you.
we-
That was part of the
I
extra
think we
effects.
brought her with us because we want to
Oh my
question her and
god!
retrieve all
Yeah,
her
we wanna-
stuff.
Want to question her and take all of her stuff off.
Yeah, and you're not at your campsite. You can go back to your campsite at safety because of what Indigo chose early on, which was ambush her
Yeah.
at a place of her choosing. So
Yeah, so
you're-
we go back to our campsite with her tied up and all of her magical stuff off as I prestidigitate all of them.
perfect. Yeah, they're all magical. They all have various like complementary minor magical effects that work up and add together to not a minor magical power.
What's the not minor magical power? Is it not be burned?
It is all together.
Fire wizard?
It is effectively, yes. It is immunity to fire, and control over fire, and conjuration of fire. Those are technically 3 sets of things. She's basically wearing 3 sets of different pieces of jewelry and decorations, and like her. I think I mentioned the first time we met her, she had a large a cloak covered in glyphs. You have to take that too because that's part of it. But effectively, those are the 3 things. She can conjure, very strongly manipulate, and is immune to fire.
I can already
I-
do this shit, so who wants it?
I mean, I
don't think you could
Assume
just take her whole kit and be a wizard now, unless you
No,
do
that's how
a
it works.
class change.
mean, I start doctoring, or first off, what does rat medicine say about burns again? It was mustard.
Mustard,
Yeah,
yeah, mustard. Do you have any mustard?
I disappear into the campsite for a little bit and then come back later with some mustard. I'll use a supply. You will.
Do you have cooking
Rather-
supplies?
Medical supplies.
Yeah,
Medical
yep.
One man's cooking supplies is another man's medical supplies.
Apparently.
And actually, I don't have that. So is it normal supplies?
Indigo has
Uh,
medical supplies, I think.
I
is what
have
he said.
medical supplies.
In which case,
You take some of his medical
narratively, I do
supplies.
that.
You
and
go into my
realistically, I
bag and
think
pull out my pot of burned mustard.
Yeah. This is the mustard for eating, this is the mustard for burns. They taste identical,
Yeah.
So
they're
I put the
definitely different.
So I put the 2 mustard, or so I start by putting the mustard on as the first layer, and the second layer is the rest of the wizard accoutrements.
Yeah, so we're just putting the immune to fire stuff on the Rat King.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'll take the
fully
cloak
immune to-
because that seems nice and useful, but
I
basically
assume
none
the
of us
cloak
are
is part of
really
the
a
immune to
wizard.
fire, right?
Yes, the cloak itself is totally immune to fire.
Yeah, so I think that has to go to the Rat King.
Then the big question is there anything here that the Rat King doesn't want? Because it's fine if you have it all.
I'm just gonna take the fire immunity bangle set.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and then the cloak would be some part of something else.
Hmm. Yeah, what?
I'll note this down for now. I might, between sessions, create our first artifact for this, because that might be what this ends up being.
Yeah, it probably is.
All right,
Is there-
so the Rat King has the fire immunity bangles. I've got, then I guess, the cloak and whatever else it is that allows me to generate and manipulate fire, but not be protected from it.
It sounds good. Split those up.
I could already do that stuff, so it's fine.
So, yeah, you won't be
We take
like
her to
this.
our
This will
shitty
be,
tent.
yeah. You might need to do some practice with it.
So I am my maimed wounds are crossed.
Yep.
Maimed is crossed, exhausted.
Do you want to talk about your feelings while we lather you
Yeah.
up? in
Yeah.
mustard?
Are we
Yeah,
as
can
we
I-
treat your affliction?
Could I talk to Joe about my feelings about burns?
You know, I
What's the move? Let's figure
Tree
out what we're
deflection.
supposed to
It's tree
actually.
deflection.
I have to figure out what I'm supposed to actually talk to you about, and not just.
When you comfort, heal, or support a companion, answer the following questions, and roll +1 for each. Yes. So, do you have a +1 for each? Do you have a bond with each other?
Yes.
You have a bond with me.
Perfect. Does this action relate to one of your drives or theirs? Because in the future you might get
We are
multiple.
So yeah, I think the bulk of it is us talking about the nature of fire and what it feels like to be burned.
Yeah, I don't have that feeling.
Yeah.
If I
So
can
I'm trying to
help,
Yeah,
or-
you can help tree deflection. It doesn't have to be a stat roll to
Yeah.
help with it.
if I can
We have
help,
6
my
affinity.
important mystery is researching the fire wizard. So
That's true.
this does relate to that.
You're spending 1 affinity to help.
Yes,
Okay.
spending one affinity to give a +1 essentially at this point.
Mm.
Well, it'll be plus advantage, which is even better.
Yeah.
Okay. Then roll +1 plus advantage. 3d6, keep 2, +1.
Well, plus.
So you're still the one doing it. It's
Oh.
not like Tara's involved, but right now I'm gonna try to be specific with like it's between you and Drundum. It isn't related to either of your drives. I might reword it later to just be like anyone involved kind of thing.
Mm.
I'm still too busy putting
So-
mustard on someone.
And
So
you
if
still
I
I appreciate the mustard very, very highly.
if I can use the aid instead of a advantage, can I use it to heal another condition of Drundum? Because you have a lot, don't you?
yeah. How many do you have, Drundum?
3. Maimed is being taken care of by the mustard. Angry, who am I angry at?
I mean, you're
I'm
angry at our captive.
Yeah, I'm angry at the fire wizard. I'm confused as to why we kept her. I am off-putting some of that anger onto you.
So
Being like, why
I
did
think
you take her with us?
the mustard is part of Treat Affliction. I think. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, the mustard's
So I'm just
part
saying,
of the maimed.
it's more like the
Mhm.
conversation is about like explaining to you why we kept her alive.
Yeah. I would
Because
say
money, worst case.
I would say yes. If you want to, you can get
Do more
extra
with it.
effect to clear an extra condition. Yes.
Okay, so just 2d6 plus 1 then.
That's a 5.
Do I get XP?
On a 6-, your attempt doesn't go well. Either spend 1 affinity, inflict a condition on them, or mark a condition yourself. You don't get XP.
We just spend an infinity. We have 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it just
Yeah.
ends in a shouting match.
Yeah.
Is what that
So the
means.
mu-
I try to talk to you about how badly these wounds hurt.
I don't
Why
have
did you keep
burn
the person?
runes.
So as a reminder to Indigo, just in case it isn't clear, I'm gonna double check before I say this, but I think now currently the only way to clear a condition is with Treat Affliction. In the rules as is.
to like cross one.
To cross one, I mean. We
Yes.
decided to remove the second way to do it, of just having it be in the narrative, for now, to see how it goes.
That's so I get nothing. I'm very badly wounded, exhausted, and
The
angry.
failure, they tried to heal you, but I think they brought you the cooking mustard, not the healing mustard, and now the cooking mustard's ruined.
This is the Dijon. What are you thinking with the Dijon?
You said
Who puts
mustard.
Dijon on wounds?
I mean, if you'd like,
Who
we can
would
use
do
the
that?
Dirt. Would you like dirt? Would the dirt work better?
No, I wanted the yellow mustard.
I mean,
No.
I could try again.
Fine, but we're gonna have to wash off the Dijon mustard.
I
first.
know, and it's gonna sting.
Kobolds, can you help me out, please? Hat and Pitchfork.
I think so. Yeah, they run up to you.
Start lathering up the
Actually,
red.
sorry, I'm wrong. Hat runs up to you. Pitchfork does not.
Where's Pitchfork? Did he die?
I'm Pitchfork.
You have Hat.
Yeah, he switched us.
But that made you Hat now.
I'm still Pitchfork.
No, their
I
names
begin laughing
don't
and
change.
spitting up more blood.
confused.
Okay, look, he
I laugh.
he goes for a second. He's holding a pitchfork and is wearing a hat. Does this help?
Hat Pitchfork.
Where is Hat gone?
It's reading. Platypus? Bury the platypus. Kobold Hat.
Cole says, I don't know. We don't always stick together.
We've literally
what?
never seen you apart.
You should be paying more attention then. What do you want, anyways?
Can
Bird
Could
you
you
help?
go get us some water? It would be really helpful to wash the mustard off of Drundum. And, Guy. Who's Guy?
Oh, you mean the fire wizard lady?
No, Caleb. Hey, Caleb, we've got a new skill
Oh.
here. It's called medicine. And you should try learning it.
You know what? You guys do that. I'm gonna go question the prisoner. I just go in the tent.
Perfect. Caleb isn't here either.
Did he leave too?
He didn't leave.
Is he in the tent? We have one tent.
You have one tent, and I believe no one else was in it, right?
I think the two humans
Then
are in
what
the tent.
I think the two
Where on
humans are in
earth
the
was-
tent.
Okay, so Caleb and Balara are where we've just slung our captive on the floor at the thief
Yep,
of where they're
yes.
sleeping.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're just on the floor.
Caleb and
Yeah, my
They're
Laura-
Laura
very heavy sleepers.
they were in the same sleeping bag, alone, and
Yeah.
then a person who they at first thought might have been a corpse but isn't gets thrown in through the tent.
There's a lot of yelling outside, and then I come in and I kick the sleeping bag and I go learn medicine.
What? What do you mean? What
Plunder's
happened?
Burned. Learn how to heal burns.
Someone told me it was mustard once. Is that right?
I didn't get the healing rune.
I yell
hear
into
from outside
the
the
tent
tent,
class as
"Yellow
I
mustard."
enter. Is yellow mustard not Dijon mustard? You can find it in this pack. And then I lead them to the healing.
Okay. He
I don't know the difference.
stumbles out, gets quickly embarrassedly dressed, and goes to get the mustard.
I've seen worse.
All right.
As I have birds over my whole rat body.
Yeah.
Except your tail.
Except
my
your
tail.
tail. So there is a bit of like, I think. So he comes back with real mustard, and he's gonna. So he tries to start patching up Drundum, but it's clear he does not know the finer means of mustard application at all. He's like slathering it everywhere instead of like a fine paste. He's not adding his own saliva first like you're supposed to.
No, it's weird.
No.
Yeah. It's he definitely is completely untrained. The thought is nice, doesn't help with the burns. But
No.
I think as you are getting poorly treated, there's another cough and sputter as Kerwin slowly comes to consciousness. As I mentioned before, you were able to tie her up if you wanted to.
Yeah.
She's in the tent.
So she's in the tent with the two of us, and Drundum's welcome if
Yeah,
you want.
I'm outside.
Yeah,
No, I'm getting
Linda's
mustard.
Yeah.
lathered up.
And Balara left as well. She doesn't want to be in here.
Yeah.
So just you two.
What?
What? What do you mean she doesn't want to be in there as you beat a woman?
Um,
So, fancy meeting you again.
Why did you come to our camp at night? In the middle of the night? You could have just said hello. We had some really good soup earlier.
I didn't eat it. I don't need to eat.
Well, we gave you some to eat anyways, even if you don't need to.
She's like watching you and
I appreciate
slowly
the-
coming back to clarity as you're talking to her / each other. She says, "Where's my
we took it off for you.
stuff?"
Oh, we have it.
Yeah. We need to have a chit chat.
We
This
really
happened
don't
'cause
like
you
getting
stole my
Fireball.
stuff.
We're running out of mustard.
To be fair, we didn't steal your stuff. Tara stole your stuff and then gave it to Durandum.
I mean,
I didn't realize it at the time.
it was a very pretty bracelet, and I mean, I thought that you meant to give it to me with the way you were gesturing at the time.
I don't know if I believe that or not, but I was not
She
given a questioning
spits at
room.
your feet as best as she can.
Oh, come
Okay,
on, that's
so-
not very nice.
Burned my home to the ground.
Hold on, that was not us.
We did not do that.
That was the night. Did I supply the lava? Yes, but I did not mean to burn your home to the ground. It was meant to burn him alive, but I did not realize he regenerates
He
like a
showed
cancer.
up there.
Yeah, as soon as you left. He was looking for you, by the way.
I saw him, but not there.
Yeah, he was
It's
there.
fine. We helped you. We hid the map that you did with all of the notations saying where you were going to
You
go.
have the map?
So he didn't.
She wakes up a lot
have the
more
map?
when
I
she says that.
said we hid it. Not that we have it. What was it a map of? Anyways.
Nothing.
I mean, I think I
Well-
believe her.
Then it's a good thing that it's hidden in a place where no one will ever find it again, especially you.
I'm not liking the vibe we are putting in the tent. I thought this is just like a
Okay.
friendly chat. You know.
You know what? You're right. Would you like a banana? Which we also found better.
So, you
No.
want to help us get over the wall?
No,
We're
I
through
wanted
it.
to fight my.
Oh, right. Also, who did you kill? That knight said you're wanted for murder.
She gets quiet. She was about to say something and it gets quiet.
That's a loud silence I'm hearing when I asked you about who you murdered.
I finished peeling the banana
It
and
was
stick part of it in her
set
mouth.
up. Okay, she was about to say something, and then she gets a banana in her mouth.
And then we cut to, what's the...
I think, yeah. Now we'll finish. We finish the camping, as you've now successfully made camp.
Yay.
Yay!
And
Ugh.
What
does
happens
she
when we
decide to
make
say
it?
anything after the banana is eaten?
We'll see next session.
Or is it just, I want my
Yeah.
lawyer?
that's the button on the episode. You shove a banana in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a banana in it. That's the saying, right? That's the saying.
Yeah.
So
Listen, at least that's what the dwarves, they say put a banana in it, but they mean it in any way you want it to mean.
yeah,
They also don't know what a banana is.
they
They
actually
also
have
don't know
no
what a banana
idea. Some people suspect it's like some kind of weapon.
Metal banana.
So, let's finish making camp, and then let's do end of session.
Okay.
So, make camp. Group moves. Let's look for group moves.
Okay, we did the keeping watch.
You did the keeping watch. Then, when you finish relaxing, which I think is happening between sessions now, HPC refreshes their defiances, clears 3 cross conditions, and you can spend affinity 1-for-1 to clear crossed burdens. In this case, Hunted is now crossed because you dealt with the person who showed up. So if you want to, you can spend 1 affinity to remove it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get rid of that, please.
Oh, she was our hunted one in this
She
case?
was hunting you. Because, yeah, the other guy was hunting her, but she was hunting you since you stole her bangle. You got hunted that session, and you've had it since.
Hey, look, we got a full set of clothing out of this. It's pretty great.
Yep. Custom
We
designed.
might get some money out of it too if she doesn't want to help us.
Yeah. So,
Do we?
then we'll end the session, I think. Or do we have any questions about ending making camp?
Oh,
Uh,
we
so
don't.
it's
We don't
basically-
reset.
We get our defiance back.
And you clear up to three crossed conditions each.
I have 0
And then-
crossed.
Because they failed to treat them. Yep.
I have
I
one
had one.
condition that isn't crossed, so I still have that condition then.
Yes.
I had one of mine crossed from a
Yeah.
month ago. And
This is
now it
what's
now.
this is what's dangerous about Hunted specifically, because the conditions from a fight get inflicted right as you're finishing up camp.
So we don't refresh supply.
Supply gets refreshed when you have wealth and spend it in town. So nope.
Oh. Oh wait, I have detonate back now.
You do have detonate back.
Yay!
Perfect. You hear the
My heat
I'm
was already
named.
weird.
yeah. You're still
I
named.
should write down. I should write down what all my conditions are before I go.
Yes. Put it in your Roll20 sheet.
So all the crossed
Burn.
ones are dealt with.
All the up to 3 crossed ones are dealt with. Any that aren't crossed, you need to deal with them in the narrative, usually by some manner of treating affliction.
I mean, it's all trade affliction, so
It's
we've got to
A
wait.
treat affliction plus a couple other like particular playbooks have other ways to deal with them. But yes,
Okay. Ah, you mean the clerics are useful as healers?
clerics have the clerics can clear conditions. It's not easy,
Ooh.
but they can. They're the special thing if you want to be a healing cleric is the potential to instantly clear a condition.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, normally they can cross a condition, but if you empower your healing, you can just clear one. So,
Useful.
end of session. So, let me go to that to do a thing with part of this in the future. But did we uncover a new location, creature, mystery, or secret?
Yes.
I'd go with yes, because whatever the doppelganger is a mystery.
Okay.
Maybe
Mark.
you're the doppelganger.
Mark 1 progress along the exploration path.
Sorry, but what is the move actually called?
End the session under group moves.
Thank you very much.
Did we stop a threat or help someone that isn't part of the adventuring party?
We did stop a
Did
threat.
stop a threat. To you, but still.
Yeah.
Mark 1 progress along the heroism path. And the other one was also, each of these are add 1 affinity to the pool, so you're getting that. Did we learn something new about each other or cooperate in a new way?
Think so?
We've cooperated with healing, but that's kind of the same. I'm not sure we
Mhm.
did.
Okay. Each of you individually. Did your drive get you into trouble?
No.
No, someone else's drive got me into trouble. My drive went pretty well.
Your
I
drive did
made
go pretty
new
well.
friends. I'm gonna have a fight in
If that
a
fight goes
cage match.
badly, then you can get XP.
Then maybe, yeah. I'm trying to get the XP. From
gotten
my
some.
drive getting in trouble.
I mean-
I didn't get any. I have one.
Did you not fail a single roll this? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because you took damage when I did my lightning bolt.
Oh. Okay.
And then the other one was recoil damage from when I just tanked it because I thought it would give me more XP.
Did you have a new?
And mine,
Yes.
mine's a little bit on the line of hard because you've been researching an important mystery or close to breakthrough, a way through the wall. But researching a way through a wall didn't really get me in trouble.
Let's hold off and see. Your drive is what's causing you to take her in alive. So if that causes trouble, that will in the future that will do it.
Fair. Next time, maybe.
And Jordan's Drive is about the dwarves, I think, who are off in the
Yeah, they
night.
want me to come back and party.
Now they want to find out what happened to their stash.
Oh yeah, that's true. Their stash. They
Um,
think it was me, but not me.
Did you have a new conflict or connection with a companion?
Yes. I got into a
Yes.
shouting match with Joe over what burns over 90% of your body feels like.
Fair.
Your tail is 10% of your body.
So if so, you can cross a mark condition, or add 1 affinity to the pool, or rewrite a bond to do both.
I'm going to rewrite my bond with Drundum again because I have come to accept that, you know what, his running away is just what he does. That is Rat. He helped me with the healing afterwards. He's a pretty good healer, actually, so we're rewriting that bond.
Drundum is
Yep.
not a coward. Drundum is the Rat King.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
Rat,
the Rat
Rat
King.
Kings run first.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
think my
the venting my anger refueled my body, crossing my exhausted condition.
Perfect. Still maimed, though.
Yeah, still maimed.
Excellent.
and my bond did not change because mine is Tara might be teaching me about the outside world, but is she teaching me good things, morality? And I think I don't like where
I don't-
the vibe of the tent is going.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
And the last one.
Did you take a big risk or express your capabilities in a new way?
Lightning bolt
Yep.
multiple times.
My ambush from the shadows was a big risk.
Oh, yes. Get an XP for that.
I would like my XP for my big shadowy ambush
Yep.
prepared for.
Tara?
2 experience.
Yeah, I'm still rewriting a bond there. Take a big risk. Maybe, circling back to find the person who looked like me again and going in and prepared with other people might count as a risk.
I'd say so. You did get
Yeah.
shot with a knife.
And stabbed.
Stabbed. Yeah. Okay. Mark an XP. And that's this session. So next week I'll be at Gen Con. We'll be at Gen Con. And the week after I think we're good, if everyone else is, to resume.
Should be.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
think I
should.
have things until September.
Same. Okay, so I think the last thing we see is the kobold formerly known as Hat, then known as Pitchfork after that, because of the switch.
Briefly
There
known
was
as
nothing.
Pitchfork.
Now the nameless kobold sneaks away out of camp.
The nameless Ronin.
Yeah.
Did he take the sword?
I think we see him reveal
Sword was-
the sword like buried nearby. He digs it up where he's been like hiding it as he travels with you. And he says
If
to the
anyone's
sword,
died, we're
saying it
playing
to
that character.
he says it to the sword, but clearly meaning it to like Haldren. He says like, "I won't forget you," and
I will avenge you.
Yeah, I'll carry this sword in your name, Haldren. And then he takes on. He is now known as Haldren again.
He is now Haldren.
He is now
yeah.
Haldren.
Haldren
2.0.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he walks off into the night.
The best part is when I use the exact same move that we did to summon forth Haldren to bring this gentleman back to our side.
Yeah, because you have your old friends and enemies move. You have to go talk to them. So you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know where Haldren is. He's over here. We'll go ask
Yeah,
him."
I've
to
known
help."
the whole time.
Yeah, my rats have been keeping an eye on him.
My rats have been keeping an eye on him.
Okay. Then we shall see if we see Haldren again. We'll see what they've made of themselves.
We will forget. We
will
most
forget.
definitely-
almost definitely forget,
I
just
will
like you
never
always
forget
have.
my friends. Their names who I did not look up on the sheet.
Yep. But yeah, I warned you at the beginning of the session that one of them was going to sneak off in the night, and then you didn't confront them, so they snuck off in the middle of the night.
I mean, fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
It's a
got
very
other
eventful
things.
evening.
You did have other things going on. We still haven't technically arrived in the city. You've arrived
No.
at the city. You are
Yeah.
right there. And you're like, I'm like, okay, there's a big lineup. You can, and like, no, we're making camp here and now, right in front. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not going into the city.
slingshotted us ahead to skip 4 episodes of travel.
Yep. And then
So we have to do 4 episodes outside the wall.
Outside.
yeah,
This
it's what it actually is.
anime
It's a
rules.
budget issue where they ran out of like different locations. So like, okay, we're here, but we don't have the pace. With the finale of the season's like right inside, so we got to wait out here
Yeah.
for a few seasons.
The battle at the gates is the apex of the plot arc.
Yep.
All of the budget went into that.
Perfect. We'll be back in 2 weeks to see how that goes. Do you guys get past the city guards?
No.
I could just open a hole.
You can. You do not need to go through the city guards with the things
No.
you guys can do.
No, we really don't.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We'll try anyway. Cool. All right.
Thank you for watching.